There we go. Ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
This is Mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, and welcome back to...
Zenless Zone Zero, where, well, we'll be finishing up the last of the Overlord's Feast event, or permanent event, I should clarify. Well, we did mostly finish it up and such, but there's still a few side things to be done, like 2 of those commissions, which I probably won't take even 15 minutes total. And yeah, then we'll be continuing with the main story, and maybe even catch up to where I'd left off on my main account. Actually, probably not that much. Oh, right. Yep. Oh, yeah. With this screen, I completely missed that there is a button to back away from this in the upper left there. So yeah, can claim double here. I was planning to do more in between recordings, but yeah, at this point I think I'm just going to leave it to only the social stuff and such, and not the grind, because we're at the point where the grind isn't really needed anymore.
Yeah, and you, especially by being happy and late, probably need extra time to do more editing and relaxing.
Yeah. It stares so intently across the street, it's as if it were studying how the dog at the newsstand pleases the passing humans. Cookie. Okay. There. No. Nothing too new here. There is this, though. But yeah, we're going for Overlord's Feast. Okay, into that Pale Wasteland we can do after... right, that one more thing that this account will be useful for is these permanent events. Or at least the ones that I haven't played through on my main account, which at the moment is none of them. So, yeah, all of its main story phases are done. But there is still a side bit or two that we can finish up and, yeah, then move on.
I still wonder if we should use next weekend's evening streams to do more side quests, but we shouldn't do the too many of them either.
Yeah.
Hey
So if you do them
Utopia's back
this
in business starting
weekend,
today.
the next weekend after that, we won't do it, just to give you time to relax and stream and relax, edit and all that.
Yeah. Let's see. Service bells. Though it doesn't really have any practical use, I need something to press to relieve my anxiety. Okay. Yeah, people can be really annoying with those service bell things, that they'll just hit them over and over again. Okay, Bamboo Driver and Drifting Bamboo. Let's go finish these up. And then we'll be done with the Overlord's Feast.
I do wonder, how many streams do you think we need to be done with the side quests?
It depends. Like, we have a lot that we already have picked up or available, and then there's even more that we can, let's see, then there's even more still that are over here that we haven't accepted yet. So, actually not that many, but still a good amount. So yeah, we'll have to see about that. Anyways, Polov, my Bamboo Speedy wants to learn how to drive. I said it's still too short and it can't even reach the brakes, and once it's grown taller in a few years, I can just teach it then. But he ain't so easy to fool these days, and he always gives me this doubtful look. I'm starting to suspect he knows that it won't grow any taller. You even fool your own Bamboo. I can't help it. Seeing it itching to have a go, I'm kind of scared. Plus, it doesn't seem to have any idea about the rules of driving with passengers at all. Could you please help me persuade it to give up on learning to drive? I've been swamped with Cheesetopia deliveries lately. Maybe I haven't been giving it the care it needs. My bad. Why haven't I grown any taller yet? Pulov said I can learn how to drive once I grow a little taller. But as of now, I still can't even reach the throttle. Why do you want to know how to drive? I want to learn how to drive so I can pick up my friends in the city and take them out for a ride. My 20 friends and I could all cram into the same van. All in the same van? Can 20 bamboo fit into a single van? Why not? Pack us in and stack us up. There's always a way to squeeze us in. That's overloading it. Really? I thought Polov was pulling my leg. I didn't know that was a real thing. Then there's no point in me learning to drive. I'm better off planning other ways for me and my friends to hang out. I know. We could hitch a ride together in some tumbleweeds, roll off a cliff with the wind behind us. That'd send us soaring. You seem to know a lot about us bamboo, and you're all ears to our needs. A friend of mine seems to be acting up. Mind helping me check on him? He's a wanderer, always on the move. Only pops by Blazewood and talks with humans when something's off. Where is it? He mentioned seeking help here. He should have arrived by now. Okay, so that's a reason to learn how to drive. There's probably some way that's... like, there could be bamboo vehicles made or something. This must be the bamboo Speedy mentioned. Let's fix it up. Okay, at least there's no color coding this time.
I wonder, which van are they talking about?
Probably like the typical BMW, is it BMW or those beachgoer vans, that the type like the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. Phew, thank you for taking my shell, kind human. Speedy sent me here. Ah, that explains it. So he wasn't bluffing about having some serious connections in town. Anyway, thank you so much. I'd have been glitching and rusting away if you hadn't come to help.
I said, there is one here. Let's take a look. The one behind you.
The what?
Wait, there's a house car.
Yeah, this is, what would be a caravan car more? Mobile home?
Yeah, so I guess that was not the one we were talking about.
Yeah. Let's see, Karina, look at this. Oh! This top-notch stuff is just for you. If it weren't for Casa's request, I'd have sold it to someone else for a hefty price. But, well, what's this? Limited edition goodies from Richard T-Milk. Everyone in New Eridu is crazy over it, and its price on the internet marketplace is through the roof. What? The hottest stuff in New Eridu? Count me in. Sell it to me, please. What's this? Why is an inner ringer here? Are you sure you want to see it? On Karina's palm lie 2 exquisite and commemorative coins. No matter how you look at them, they simply don't seem like limited edition goodies from Richard T-Milk. What's up? You're making a weird face. What's wrong with these coins? These coins are definitely not from Richard T-Milk. Fine. Who would have guessed? A young city lass came all the way here just to poke me in the face. Fine, I found it here on the road, and someone asked me to pull a prank on you, Dorian. Pull a prank on me? Who would do something so silly? No idea. Well, I need to come up with an excuse for your girlfriend now. I'm out. My girlfriend? But I don't have a girlfriend, do I? Well, that's strange. Hey, wait up, Karina. Tell me about my girlfriend. Hey, could you do me a favor? Show these coins to Lei. Her eyes are sharper than mine, and maybe she'll figure something out. Okay. That's Bolter. I think Lei is one of the kids upstairs. Alright. This will just be for another coin. But, yeah, that's just a small thing that we can also just pick up quick. Buffy. Yep. Yeah, put our own line of T-Milk. That would get customers flocking in. We add in out-of-ring specialties, like mixing up some nitro fuel and quickly pair drinks. Yeah, I thought it was at a big enough distance to not activate them. Let's see, Sean and Leaf, not Lei. Yep, this you. I see. She's busted. Yep, I see it. I found those coins while racing around. Never seen them before, so I asked Karina if she knew, and she was clueless too. That's when it hit me. Since no one here knows what they are, why not pretend they're a hot item in the ring and squeeze some dinnies out of someone? Okay, so I'm guessing with the inner ring they mostly mean, well, anyone from the city and such. Or the city. If the numbskull is all about, gawking at new Erdu's fancy gadgets, he's asking for it, don't you think? I just can't wrap my head around him. What's so captivating about the inner ring? Life's about freedom, but dive in there and poof, it's gone. But you know Dorian. Since he was a kid, he'd trade his soul for the latest ether gadgets, giant malls, bamboo charging stations, and chained T-milk joints in the city. He might just settle in the inner ring for good. If that happens, I might not see him for ages. So, I'll teach him a harsh lesson about life while I still can. You sure get what I mean, right? Oh, why don't you follow him to New Eridu? Why can't he stick around in the outer ring with me? Hold on, he's not my boyfriend or anything. Why do we have to stick together? Fine, whatever. My bad for trying to squeeze Denny's out of him. That's not what friends do. Let's flip a coin. If it lands heads, I'll apologize to him. Blade tosses the 2 coins up into the air. Oh, wait, which side is heads for these coins? Yoink. This was you just getting back at him for the oil bath, for discouraging the oil bath thing earlier, wasn't it? Okay.
Oh dear.
I'm presuming he's the last one here, but just to be sure. Hello, Knights.
Sophia is back in business starting today.
Damn it. Wait, I'm pretty sure Oh, right, I know what happens. Okay, I had to restart the computer because it wasn't connecting with the Bluetooth. But it must have erased the change that I made here for that. So let me just do this quickly. Okay. There, Zenless Zone 0, done. Okay, I know for a fact that I copied it over from the text document that I got from that, but maybe I forgot to press done before I had to restart. Okay, how are you doing, Knights? Okay, one last task. Let's see, Drifting Bamboo. Yeah, Andron, okay. Let's send it over and finish up these events. Yeah, we're doing the main story after we finish up with the Overlord's Feast here, since, well, it was only 2 tasks, so I wouldn't want to put an entire side quest stream for that. Phew, that was a close one. What happened? When I was driving today, a tumbleweed came out of nowhere and rolled right in front of my car. I slammed under the brakes in a panic, and you'll never believe it, a bamboo poked its head out of the tumbleweed. Speedy. Good thing my reflexes are sharp, or I would have crashed right into it. Why would there be a bamboo inside? Well, I heard they hid inside of it on purpose because they were playing some kind of game. But that bamboo took off so fast and disappeared before I could even get out of the car, so I couldn't ask any questions. If you see it, help me give it a warning. It's too dangerous to dart around randomly on the highway inside some tumbleweed. Yeah, that's just the fact that you can't control where its dam goes. Okay. There it is, another Wanderer Bamboo. Now that I think about it, I don't think these types of bamboo are available as combat bamboo at the moment. That was really fun. Again! Get into some tumbleweed and roll down the cliff. Drift along the slope of the highway. Drifting bamboo. Drifting bamboo. Is that where you got inside some tumbleweed? So you got inside some tumbleweed to drift along the slope of the highway? Yes, it is a really popular sport right now. You just get inside some tumbleweed and race along the slope. Lots of rich bamboo from the city are doing it too. This activity has become quite famous in these parts. I'm a bit doubtful of that. My friends and I take them out to play this game to earn some battery money on the side. That's really dangerous. You could get hit by a car. Oh, is it bad? Is it really that bad? But then there won't be anything fun to do around here. Then the city bamboo won't come anymore, and my friends and I won't have money to buy batteries without our guide work. I'll think of a way. Great, thanks. I'll listen to you. Everyone else has been scolding us and telling us to stop. You're the only one who cares about us. You're such a nice person. Yeah, that's a bit of a thing. If you just tell people to stop doing something and not offer actual alternatives and such, then yeah, what reason are you giving them to stop? Let's see. Night. I'm alright, just finished the newest Agent story. Yeah, super duper good. And I also watched the Agent trailer, teaser, and demo on the YouTube channel. Super good as well. With the kind of animation qualities Zenless Zone Zero uses in their short films and their teasers, trailers for characters, a Zenless Zone Zero anime would be something I'd be super interested in and support it as well. Yeah, it probably wouldn't measure up completely with the animation and such, because it would need to be stretched out for entire episodes, which could go from 20 minutes to 30. Or, actually, I think just them doing shorts, like 10, 15 minutes on everyday life of the agents and such, that would be pretty cool as well. And with shorter length, they'd be able to put in higher quality as well still. Oh, you're back? Have you figured out what those Bangbu were up to? Tell them about the Bangbu. What? They're hiding in tumbleweed and drifting down the cliff? That's beyond dangerous. What if a passing vehicle hits one of them? Someone's bound to get hurt. There's no way, I can't let this go on. Help the Bangbu. Well, I guess it's unreasonable to just drive them away. I know. There are a few abandoned roads nearby. We can convert it into a mega playground for them. Even tumbleweed wouldn't be able to keep them completely safe once they go too fast, not to mention the risk of falling into a canyon. I've got an idea. Let's give those Bangbu some driving lessons. Really? I may not know how to control tumbleweed, but I can still give them tips on speed control and traffic rules. Though I'll be busy giving driving lessons to the convoy's new recruit in the morning, so I'll just have to teach him at night. That's really nice of you. Keep it down. I'm a stern and devilish driving instructor in the eyes of the convoy's new recruit. The same way that drill sergeants act all hard and tough, but they're actually doing it because they don't actually want, or the good ones at least, don't want the recruits to actually get hurt and such. It's starting to look so lifeless, but if you were to add some green plant life... And not really sure these count as green. Where did it even get put? Oh, there, like... Okay, a few here and there. But, yeah, that's Cheesetopia maxed out.
Hey there! Cheesetopia is back in business starting...
So, yeah, 340 polychromes, 60 ordinal chips, and 120,000 Denny's. Okay, that's that done. So, it's time to continue with the main story then. Chapter 5, A Storm of Falling Stars. Didn't expect Vringer to be waiting to ambush us at the exit of the Ballet Twins. Better discuss the next course of action with Weiss. Okay, let's head on over. Let's see. Knights, I believe in their ability. The person in charge of in the Zone Zero and Hoyoverse is pretty great, honestly, and the entire team itself is pretty good from what I've both seen and heard. Alright, but yeah, animating an animated show would be different than animated cutscenes, but I still think it would come out good at the absolute least. Are you ready, Belle? The comms are all set. Let's contact Yanagi and the others and see how they're doing. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, I'll contact Section 6 now. Just as Weiss sets up a remote call with Section 6, a familiar figure rushes in. Hello. Guys, can you reach Section 6 now? Are they with Perlman? There's something important I need to confirm with them. Relax, Hillyan. Section 6 just found Perlman, and I'm about to contact him now. I'm setting up the call now. I'll patch you in too. Okay. Didn't expect to see her again so soon, especially with, well, oh, she was not happy with us, so this must be important. Not long later, Weiss successfully gets into contact with Section 6 and explains the situation.
I'm really sorry, everyone, but we're currently unable to track down Miss Hoshimi's location.
Understood.
I reached out to my director and some friends in the media. Seems they haven't heard anything about Hoshimi Miyabi being arrested or Perlman reappearing.
Hello, can you hear me? It's Hillyan. This is urgent. Please confirm something for me. Is Perlman with you right now? Check the back of his neck. Please look behind his ears or at the base of his hairline. Do you see a small wound?
What are you doing? Now, hang on, my hair. Ow! Easy.
Yes, Officer Juyuan. There is indeed a small wound on the right side of his hairline, approximately half an inch long. How did you know?
For high-profile cases, the precinct sometimes puts small tracking chips on suspects when they're detained to stop them from doing anything dangerous.
Pretty sure that's a medical violation.
I found out that the chips used on Perlman and the other suspects in recent cases have broad-range tracking capabilities, and they've been active this whole time.
That's how they've been able to track us. Let's see. Night. Also, now only one hamster cage. We have one hamster cage pass away from getting a fully maxed out Lycon because of the newest event. The reward for it was a hamster cage pass, and so I just need one more to max out my my dodge. Typo there, I think, and he'll be done. I still need to get his mind fully completed, but I'm a bit nervous since I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Better on that, you just hope on the luck of the draw, because otherwise you'd be spending hundreds of dollars worth of just pulls at random. Oh, the dodge on him, his dodge attack. Okay, I thought you meant Doge. Moving on.
What? A tracking chip? And it's been active this whole time? Even after the airship crash?
That's correct.
Well, hang on. Does that mean that the precinct could have tracked this guy down anytime they wanted?
If the lead investigator wanted to, yes. They could have easily found Perlman from the moment he entered the outer ring. Yet they never tracked him down. The precinct records show that he's still missing.
Give me a second. A bot just got caught. So ban.
Our entire operation was based on one assumption: that the mastermind was doing everything to stop us from revealing the truth, to eliminate Perlman, and to cover up their crimes. But if they always knew where he was, then what was the purpose of all the pursuits, ambushes, and interceptions?
Didn't the bad commander take Chief Miyabi outside the hollow to weaken us? If we were mistaken, then that means Bringer didn't take Miss Miyabi to undermine us. He must have taken her for a different reason.
Different reason. Don't tell me. He wanted the chief herself. But that doesn't make any sense. She has nothing to do with the case, and nothing seemed off with her. Plus, who in their right mind would try picking a fight with a Void Hunter? Unless they're looking to get themselves killed.
Hang on, I just remembered something. The strangest thing happened while we were in the Outer Ring Hollow.
You quickly fill everyone in on what happened with the katana inside the hollow, leaving them with even more questions.
You can't be serious. That crooked commander's target really is our chief. But why?
Doesn't matter. They took Miyabi right before my eyes. I'm such an idiot for allowing this to happen. I must report this to the director immediately.
Everyone calm down. Shouldn't we figure out where Miss Miyabi and Bringer are first?
Miyabi is being transported in a public security vehicle. I can track it. As for Officer Bringer...
He's over where the vision scandal was exposed, just outside the Dead End Hollow. Remember that place?
How do you know that, Qingyi?
Because he's giving a speech there today. It was on the news. They said it's happening as scheduled, with many eyewitnesses from the vision scandal and concerned citizens attending.
Guys, let's split up. We'll search for Bringer and look for Miss Miyabi at the same time.
Okay, I'll go find Miyabi. Please guide us out of the hollow right now.
No, we shouldn't be the ones looking for the chief.
Why not? Aren't you worried about her? If anything happens to her, I swear I'll...
Calm down, Tsukishiro. You're losing your cool. We're closer to Bringer's location right now, and we've still got Pearlman.
But...
No buts. You know I'm right, Deputy Chief.
Nagi, I think Harumasa's got a point this time. For once he's actually making sense. Maybe we should listen to him.
Ouch, that hurt. But thanks for speaking up for me, Sokaku.
I'll find Miyabi. I mentioned earlier that I can track the vehicle. Plus, as a public security officer, I won't attract attention.
Yeah, if Section 6 were to be found to be tracking the car that is transporting their chief, they would definitely suspect that they're trying to break her out or something. Let's see, Knight. Yeah, I'm afraid to do those draws since I really want to save up for that Lucia person, unless her kit is way different than what was leaked. And I also want to save up for Tiny Bunny Girl, but nothing about her has been released by has been released officially.
Miss Tsukishiro, Miyabi and I go way back. I understand exactly how you feel. I promise, I will bring her back safely.
I'll join you. Wise will stay at home with Eos to assist you guys. I'll go with Jiyuan to find Miss Miyabi.
Looks like our tasks are set. I'll stay here to protect the video store then, so you have one less thing to worry about.
Communicator transmits several deep breaths, followed by a few quick slaps, like someone's trying to regain focus.
I'm sorry for losing my composure, everyone. The plan makes sense. Let's get moving. Proxy, you're pretty capable, right?
Better than you think. I'm the best proxy in New Eridu, and I will bring her back.
Okay, I believe you. I'll leave the chief in your capable hands then.
Well, Yuan is waiting for you at the parking lot. I think she wants to talk to you about searching for missing Yoshimi. But I feel like she's not in a good mood. She might still be upset since we hid our identity from her. When there's a chance, we should really give her a proper explanation. Yeah. Okay, I was kind of expecting to find Queen Year here, but I'm guessing she's guarding outside then. Let's see, Knight, one more thing. You should way defo check out the artwork for the chapters in the in-game video archive for Faith and Story, because geez, the artwork on those tapes are so good. Like, some of them I would generally use as wallpapers on my phone. Okay, speaking of wallpapers, I haven't really been able to find wallpapers for the, wallpapers after this chapter. Like, did they stop making those or something? Or maybe I've just been unable to find them. You're here. I'm looking into the transport vehicle's location, and we'll head out once I get word. Hillyan stops talking, but after that, an awkward silence settles between you. Try to talk to Hillyan? They might have? Yeah. Okay. Hillyan... Yes, Hillyan, are you still mad? No, there's no reason for me to be mad. Consider your response. Hillyan seems really upset. Is she expecting an apology from me? I apologize sincerely. Hillyan, I'm really, really sorry. I never wanted to hide my identity, especially from you. Huh? So why did you keep this from me? I didn't want to cause you any trouble. You're an elite officer and I'm a proxy operating in the shadows. What if the truth drove us apart or even made us enemies? No, I play by the rules and respect law and order, but I don't follow them blindly. I know the difference between right and wrong and would, of course, do what is just. If you consider me your friend, you should have more faith in me. Hillyan, I promise I'll never keep anything from you again. If I do, my brother's going and I have the worst luck ever, even fortune cookies will come up blank. Why do you have to go that far? Yes, I do. You're a very important friend, Hillyan. Your feelings matter a lot to me. I don't want this to drive a wedge between us. Huh? Huh? At that moment, Hillyan's comms rings. Bleh. A little flustered, she quickly picks it up and moves away to check her messages. Faith in me kinda sounds like faith then. A bit, yeah. If you remove the ON. Manager asks Officer Chen to locate the currently active transport vehicles in the Janus Quarter, and they're heading north. I believe Miyabi is on one of them. We need to move now and intercept them. With the PubSec car, we can use the express lane. But there are checkpoints everywhere, so I might not be able to bring along a regular citizen like you, Manager. Take my bamboo. Take my bamboo. We can still stay in touch that way. It'll come in handy in emergencies. Understood. I'll head out now. As for our conversation just now, let's continue after we get Miyabi back. A short while later, near 14th Street, a PubSec car hurtles down the street, siren blaring.
Task Force Patrol Squad to Captain Zhu Yuan. Do you copy? Repeat, do you copy? Over.
Copy. Officer Chen, Zhu Yuan here. Over.
Captain Zhu Yuan. Why does your voice sound a little raspy?
It was pretty hot here and my throat got a little dry. What's your status? Did you find any leads? Over.
Yes, I ran a quick check. There are 8 transport vehicles still on duty in Janus Quarter, and one matches the route you mentioned. I'll share its location with you now. Over.
Thank you, Officer Chen. You've been a big help. Go get some rest. Over.
Copy that, Captain Zhu Yuan. You take care. Don't work too hard. Task Force Patrol Team over and out.
Phew. All right. Got the info on Miyabi's transport vehicle. Wait, the nav data shows that the escort vehicle's final destination is the site of Bringer's speech? This is bad. Tons of people are heading there right now, and the streets are jammed. How do we get through? Sound the sirens? Switch to PubSec motorcycles?
Let's use the hollow. Dead End Hollow is nearby. We can cut straight through.
What? But driving in the hollow is extremely dangerous. Are you suggesting we walk? That'll take too long.
Don't worry. I know a way to get there quickly and safely. Trust me, I've done it before.
This is going to end up terribly.
Oh dear. And the reason I'm being quiet is because I haven't really had too much chance of really to say anything, for someone keeps rushing through the dialogue.
You can just speak up whenever you want. And yeah, the Dead End Hollow. Back to where things started, huh?
Yeah, but I do also want to avoid interrupting you mid-speech and all that. Or interrupting the
I didn't know you
scenes.
could drive a train, manager? Is this railway route okay?
Trust me, I'm familiar with this route. It'll definitely lead us out of the Dead End Hollow. By the way, you're familiar with Miss Miyabi, right, Hillyan? Wait, I think we've got a theory. Do you know why they're targeting the Hoshimi family?
Leave it to me. I won't let them get in the way. As I'm sure you know, the Hoshimi family has a long heritage. They gave rise to the first generation of Void Hunters, making significant contributions to the city. There were several other heads of the family who made significant contributions too. Each of them was an exceptional and unique warrior. They consistently upheld the Hoshimi family's reputation. Up until a certain point, when the Hoshimi family suddenly stopped prioritizing martial skills. They started to involve themselves in the city's management, using their political power.
I know. We have a documentary about the Hoshimi family in our store. There are stories circulating on internet that the Hoshimi family possesses a secret that makes them stronger. Could the urban legend actually...
Don't know much, but I have a way to find out. Okay. Also, the Dead End Hollow isn't the first hollow that we ended up in. But it is the first major one that we ended up with a boss fight. Moments later, to verify Hillyan's theory, Bell stops the train in the safe zone and establishes a communication link with the outside world.
Hello? Hi, this is Officer Juyuan from the Criminal Investigation Special Response Team. I'm just calling to...
I know, Officer Julian. I'm still waiting to hear back from the Throne Quarter Precinct. The head of our house ought to be at the banquet hall still, joining in on all the Election Day events. I've asked my secretary to locate him as soon as possible.
All right. I'm sorry to keep bothering you with all these calls. I'll wait for your reply then. Not good. With the elections happening now, even the Hoshimi family housekeeper can't get in touch with Miyabi's father.
You seem to be pretty close with the Hoshimis, Jiyuan. Do you know the head of the family?
I wouldn't say we're close, but when Miyabi and I were classmates, she invited me to her place a few times, so I've met him before. As the head of one of the most famous families in New Eridu, he must have a lot on his plate. To figure out what the enemy wants from Miyabi, we need to understand their motive. The only way to do that is to talk to her father.
Who is out of contact at the moment. But could it be that they are not actually after Miyabi, but after her father?
But my usual channels only get me as far as their household staff. I don't have any connections to that fancy banquet hall in Throne Quarter. And they use private security that's independent of PubSec.
We just need to find someone who has connections to high society, right? Then I might just know someone.
Moments later, after patching through random play, a familiar voice answers.
Ah, Master Proxy. It's been quite some time. I never anticipated a call from you on a day like today.
I was waiting for that response on nights. Yep, Victoria Housekeeping is getting pulled into this as well.
Lycon, thank you for taking my call. I've got something extremely important that I need your help with. Has Victoria Housekeeping ever offered services to the Hoshimi family?
They're a renowned martial arts family. They contributed significantly to the construction and safeguarding of our city. Our humble establishment has indeed been fortunate to provide our services to them, and indeed they may be considered loyal customers of ours.
Really? That's great! Do you happen to know much about their family affairs?
That entirely depends on your definition of family affairs. If it's not too much to ask, could you please provide me with a little more context?
Zuyan gives Lycon a quick rundown of the situation.
I understand the circumstances, and your request seems fair and justified. However, I'm afraid that I cannot provide such information. It's against our confidentiality policy.
I understand, but...
Although I cannot provide that information, I can connect you with someone better suited to assist. Just a moment. Rena, please watch the lobby for me.
Lycon. Yeah, sorry about that. Lycon steps away from the call briefly, and a few minutes later...
Hello? Lycon said you had something urgent to discuss with me?
That voice... Is that...
Oh, is that Miss Juyuan? It's been a while. Thank you for looking after my daughter.
It's been a while, Mr. Soichiro. Sorry to bother you, but it's urgent, and it's about Miyabi. We think someone's trying to harm her, and she might be in danger.
Oh, so you weren't joking? Please continue.
Mr. Soichiro, aren't you worried about Miyabi's safety?
Of course I am, but I'm more concerned for those who wish to harm her. I don't mean to brag, but she's strong. Very strong. She's strong in every sense of the word. Perhaps even stronger than that. Actually, she's even... Oh, forgive me. There I go boasting again. Old habits die hard. Anyway, my daughter has proved time and again that those who wish her ill will never meet a good end. So, in comparison, sharing our family's confidential information, that could be a bigger issue.
What? What do you mean?
Worry not. I have no doubts about your intentions, Miss Juyuan. But our family affairs are sensitive information. It's our rule not to share them lightly, especially considering we have a guest here I'm not acquainted with. Would you mind proving that you know my daughter?
Miss Miyabi's katana is a family heirloom, used by generations to eradicate evil. Only direct family members can handle it.
Let's see, Knight. Okay, so I might have this wrong, so please feel free to correct me. Isn't martial arts at least usually, if not always, done using your limbs like hands, arms, legs, and such? Doesn't the Hoshimi family use swords and such? Again, I don't know much, hence why I ask. Yeah, fighting styles with weapons are still considered martial arts. And yeah, that's a great dad glazing his own daughter.
That's right. If she was willing to share that much with you, it shows that she trusts you. But this information is also known to a lot of her colleagues.
Mr. Soichiro, you secretly swap your wine for juice during social events.
She even told you that?
Please listen to me, Mr. Soichiro. The katana went out of control today. It unleashed massive foxfire. We barely managed to force it back into the scabbard.
What? Lycon, please inform the mayor that I might need to leave early this evening. My apologies. Now you two. What I'm about to say is of the utmost importance and must not be shared with anyone. If anyone is plotting against the Hoshimi family, they must be after the katana. That katana is a treasured heirloom passed from generation to generation. It is also the source of power for every head of the family. But the power sealed within it is forbidden. Only the head is qualified to inherit and receive it, and the process is extremely dangerous. My daughter, however, is different. Aside from an accident when she was young, she has never relied on the katana's power. Her strength comes from herself. She is the true genius of the Hoshimi family. It is imperative that the scabbard remain intact. Under no circumstances should my daughter use the katana if the scabbard is compromised.
Same time, an armored transport vehicle is heading towards the dead-end hollow near Bringer's speech venue. Inside the vehicle, I think we can guess who.
Hey, drive carefully. If you shake the Void Hunter around, you'll end up locked up in HQ.
Drop the act. You turned at the 7th Street we passed to head back to Janice Quarter. This car was never going to HQ.
So you've known all along. Are you sure you want to calmly let us do as we please?
The schemes of villains are always unique. I might as well stick around and figure out your real objective. Besides, you alone pose no threat to me.
Even with you unarmed?
I don't need a blade to deal with you.
Indeed, we really aren't worthy. After all, this is a treasure passed down through generations of the Hoshimi family. It has slain dangerous ethereals, legendary warriors, the remnants of the old civilization, and the evils of the new era. The cursed blade, Tailless.
You...
7 generations of swordmasters have established the Hoshimi family's prestigious standing today. Most people think the Hoshimi family's bloodline is inherently superior, but in fact, the true source of their power is this blade. Except for you, Hoshimi Miyabi. You're the rare talent born into the Hoshimi family. Truly blessed in the art of swordsmanship.
How do you know about the Hoshimi family?
Because the target of our evil group is you. Nullface may have botched the mission, but he still managed to obtain your deep sync modeling data.
What?
Thanks to that, I get to witness the true form of the cursed blade. It is indeed so beautiful. This monstrous energy is exactly what we need.
What?
You're right. No one can threaten you. So we'll make you the threat.
And she just effortlessly breaks the cuff. You can see it on her wrist still there. Let's see. Sarah's voice always makes me so uncomfortable with how she talks. Her voice actor's great though, I will say. Yeah. If an actor can play a character that makes you absolutely hate them, then they are a good actor.
Release Tailless!
Ah, what an unexpected delight. My surprise, Officer Hoshimi Miyabi has honored my speech with her presence. Dear citizens, let's give her a round of applause.
Wow! It's Miss Miyabi! Amazing!
Miyabi!
Well, we're in deep shit, aren't we? Dizziness envelops her, and everything around her blurs. Soon after, Hoshimi Miyabi opens her eyes weakly to find herself in a strange space she has never seen the likes of before.
Ma'am, you can keep us away from the outside wall.
Am I? I was clearly... It feels like the foxfire is burning me. There are enemies here too? After defeating the enemy, my body has surprisingly recovered. Am I supposed to defeat enemies to recover? This matters upon being God. It's obviously not a physical entity. Foxfire. It's a power that belongs to the Hoshimi. So why would it burn me?
Press forward.
Yeah, we're either in a mental space or we're massacring the people at the speech.
Can't shake the feeling that this place looks familiar. Foxfire. It's burning even more intensely. Losing my strength. I must defeat more enemies. The more the better. This place, it's
the heck?
Yeah, remember this one from Hollow Zero?
Yeah.
In the illusion, countless monsters surge forward like a tidal wave. Miyabi relentlessly swings her blade, cutting down the ethereals, pushing herself to the brink of total exhaustion. Kill! Kill! Countless voices invade Miyabi's mind, gnawing at her sanity. It feels as if swinging her blade without thinking is the only way to escape the torment.
Are these people citizens? What? How could I? I will never wield my blade against the innocent.
Are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything fun.
Where are you staring at me?
Are
you sure this is the right
I
move, Miss
refuse.
Yoshi?
I'm pretty sure you can't, Knight. And I have seen this part before.
Is this also how you coaxed my mother back then? Did you convince her of this fate the same way? Is this how you turned her into the sacrifice? Answer me! Good. So you remember me. Do you really believe that the inheritance traditions are right? No, but I have a proposition. I understand that you had to make difficult choices to survive the era of hollow calamities. But times have changed. Past sacrifices were made, so there would be no more sacrifices in the future. The Hoshimi legacy shouldn't just stop at inheriting this blood-stained gift. If outsiders are capable of bypassing the rules and taking your power, then what's the point of clinging to this cruel ritual? Therefore, let's cooperate. That's right. I've always been aware that I'm not the type of heir the Hoshimi family needs. I don't have my grandfather's keen judgment, my aunt's resourcefulness, my father's knowledge, or my mother's sharp mind. But I have swordsmanship. It's the one thing in which I'm genuinely gifted. From now on, if you heed me, I'll rewrite the fate of the Hoshimi family in my own way. Be my blade, one that slays only evil, and I'll repay the injustices that forced your sacrifices. My mother was the final sacrifice you'll ever receive. From this day forward, under my command, I'll turn you into a legend which is truly unmatched by anyone. So you'll agree?
Before she can finish, the subdued foxfire bursts into fierce flames.
You!
The blazing foxfire slowly peters out, and the illusions and voices fade too. Hoshimi Miyabi props herself up the best she can, not wanting to collapse. At this moment, a familiar voice rings out.
Miss Miyabi! Miss Miyabi! Can you hear me? Hey! Can you hear me?
Good question, Knight.
Roxy?
Yes, it's me, Miss Miyabi. You're finally awake. How are you feeling?
So, that golden light was you. Thank goodness I didn't draw my blade. The citizens, did I hurt them?
Rest assured, Miyabi, you didn't hurt anyone. When those strange flames appeared in your eyes, the manager and I knocked you into the dead-end hollow. You were swinging your katana the whole time, but only at the ethereals coming at us. Just now, you suddenly froze. The flames on your katana disappeared, and we were able to get close.
I see. Thank you. I almost made a terrible mistake. I feared if my blade had harmed those dear to me, hurt innocent people,
Miyabi's voice is weak, as if recovering from a severe illness. Her furrowed brows finally relax as tears trickle down her face. An invincible voice hunter.
Wait a moment, I really need to connect my AC for... It's warm in here.
Okay, I'll finish this line, but wait then.
Yeah.
The invincible void hunter sobs like an ordinary girl, softly like an ordinary girl. Let's see, Knight. So this part of the story now is new to you as well, Hillyan? No, I have seen this part. It is after, well, the next few characters, the next faction. That is where I'm at with my main account, or rather, that's why I paused it. And I've always wondered what would happen if you did press the attack button in this part of the chapter. I mean, from what I've seen, the attack button in that part is highlighted, while the other buttons are dimmed, so I think that does mean it's pressable, but maybe not, I guess. I guess you can press it, but judging from what Miyabi's saying and such, she will actively refuse to attack. And yeah, good question. Who is the most arrogant person that the spirit in Tailless has encountered then? And yeah, if I recall correctly, or the implication, recognize the implication correctly, the spirit that follows Miyabi here and there, I believe that is supposed to be this representative or representation of the spirits, or the spirit inside of Tailless. Okay. And yeah, with it being said that the succession ritual is very dangerous, I'm pretty sure that the implication with it is that in order to pass the blade down, the previous wielder needs to die. Whether that's, well, just actively getting killed by the spirits or just being slain by the next wielder, that we'll have to see. But if it were the latter, that were to be, well, immensely cruel, seeing as that would mean that Miyabi would have had to kill her own mother. And yeah, hello Aurora, hope you're doing well today. Isn't the floaty one-eyed demon thingy not called tailless as well? I'm not entirely sure. It's not exactly fully explained or much said about. But I think it is... I think... it depends on if you want to consider the spirit of the blade and the blade separate. But yeah, I guess you could call the... I guess you could call the little ghost thing little tailless or something. I would imagine that the sword more or less siphons the life of the user, and that's how they die, and the sword moves on to the next person. And like, the more you use it, the more it uses you. Yeah, vampiric blades, though, well, it's vampiric on both ends. That could work as well, yeah. Okay. Things done on your end, Rakir?
And I'm surprised, but do you hear any strange sound?
Nope.
How the heck did the mic ignore me stretching out the damn tube? You see what I'm talking about? It's weird. There are many things you expect it to pick up on, but just ignores. But other things it actually picks up on when it shouldn't.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for now.
Okay.
Miss Miyabi.
Belle, there's an emergency. The rest of Section 6 has arrived at the speech venue, and it's a total mess. Looks like Bringer's trying to get away.
What?
Hearing the latest update over the communicator, Zenless holds Miyabi tightly and looks towards the proxy.
Leave her to me. I'll take her to the nearest medical center. Go, manager. Go catch the culprit. We absolutely cannot let him get away.
Oh. We were this close.
Let's see. Knight, actually on your main, did you choose Belle or Wise, Hillyan? Belle as well. In the video store, the siblings are flustered. The connection's gone. What's happening? Let me check the error logs. Looks like a massive surge of active ether caused EOS's internal modules to malfunction. Maybe it's because of the cursed blade. It might be because Miss Miyabi's katana went out of control. It's happened before. EOS was exposed to a surge of ether at close range. Its internal communication module might be damaged. Everything's a mess right now. I wonder how Miss Miyabi is doing. Worry not, manager. Zuyan has sent a message saying she's taking the young lady from the Hoshimi family for treatment, so you can set your mind at ease and focus on dealing with Bringer. What about the other members of Section 6? We haven't heard from Section 6 yet. At that moment, a familiar petite figure rushes in. Oh, hello, Koleda. Proxy, Yanagi from Section 6 asked me to contact you. Koleda? What brings you here? Not long ago, someone from Section 6 suddenly showed up with Perlman. They said we have key evidence of Bringer's involvement in the Vision Corporation case and asked us to watch over him for a while. With that guy's help, we went through the documents thoroughly and managed to compile the evidence of financial dealings between the Vision Corporation and Bringer. Never would have thought that Bringer is the one behind all this. Yanagi told us to send the evidence to a public security commissioner through the special channel. She's already leading Section 6 to go after Bringer. How are things going? They left in a hurry and only gave me a designated communication channel. Proxy, try using it to get in touch with her. Okay, connecting now. Yanagi, can you hear me? Hello? Proxy? We're still at the speech venue. It's all thanks to Bellabog Industries for sending the evidence against Bringer to the Commissioner. He immediately suspended Bringer and called him back to New Eridu Public Security for investigation. Or HQ for investigation. But it seems like Bringer doesn't plan to hide anymore. His men deliberately caused chaos, even crashing into cars to make their escape. The crowd went into a panic and it almost resulted in an accident. By the time we got there and brought things under control, he had already gotten away. We couldn't catch him. All we found at the scene was your bamboo. Damn it. We're just too slow. We didn't make it in time. Still, Perlman has given us an important piece of intel about Bringer's whereabouts. Bringer might have gone to Port Elpis. It's that old cargo dock on the city outskirts, swallowed up by the Hollow. Perlman said Sarah and her people have been shipping tons of supplies there through the Vision Corporation, including special etheric items. A dock in the Hollow. Bill, do you remember the news broadcast Nicole made us watch this morning? They caught footage near the edge of the city. It looked like there was a hollow right by the water. Yeah, that was where they were recording. A cargo dock? Then it probably really is near Port Elpis. It's an area with all sorts. A perfect place for criminals to slip away unnoticed. But there's someone in our bureau who is pretty familiar with that area, so we may have a chance to reel in a big fish. Rest assured, everyone, leave this to me. I'll head over to the port now and contact our undercover angler. Got it. We'll work on fixing the HDD on our end. Yanagi, can you take EOS near the port? According to the data, the ether in that hollow is unstable, which could affect nearby communications. While we can operate remotely from the video store, I still feel a bit uneasy. Just to be safe, let's take the portable equipment and work near the port. We can also recalibrate EOS's connection module while we're at it. Near the port? Alright, I'll reach out to Ben and update them on the situation here. Great. We'll make our way to Port Elpis after we wrap things up here. This time we won't let Bringer slip away again. The group arranges to meet at Port Elpis. After ensuring no one suspicious is nearby, Qing Yi leaves the video store. Let's see, chat. Alright, the two children of Zenless Zone Zero. Huh? Both of them have about the same hairstyle. A little bunch of hair popping up straight from the top of the head, two ponytails with two bow-like things in them, and some more stuff that I can't see because of poor eyesight. I'll need to get a bit of a better look at the back of Wise's hair then, because I don't think he has any baubles in his hair.
The other two.
Oh. Qing Yi? Qing Yi and Kuleda. Okay, I thought you meant the proxies.
But
yeah, they do have a similarity there.
Ponytails. No.
Okay. Well, Qing Yi just messaged. Her informant has found Bringer. Looked like Perlman's intel was accurate. Bringer plans to use the hollow near Port Elpis to smuggle himself out of Janus' quarter. Got him. This time, we won't let him slip away again. Yanagi said that once we're ready, we can go find him at Port Elpis. The HD is pretty much fixed and the portable device is good to go. We'll head out as soon as you're ready. Leave it to me. Got it. Leave everything to me. Go ahead and stabilize the HD connection. I'll be back as soon as I'm done adjusting the biocom module. And now we can travel to Port Elpis. We've seen it on the map a few times, but I'm not sure if we could actually go there yet. I think it was showing up on the map because of the one of the events takes place there. Yeah, Qing Yi and Kaleda, yes. Thank you for correcting Hillyan Drakir. Okay.
Also, what I can say is, hello, Aurora!
Okay. Over to Port Elpis. With one of its main features already showing on the loading screen.
Okay, a lot of wind power they have here.
Manager, this is Jane Doe, Public Security's undercover agent. Oh, what a surprise. So our helper is actually the manager. I'm surprised too. I had no idea Miss Jane was an undercover agent from Public Security. Really? You had no idea? That's the wrong answer, you know. Jane is an undercover agent with us. No one else in Public Security knows her identity except her direct superior. That's right. Sometimes keeping even your own people in the dark is the only way to stay safe. Just now, a big fish took the bait, I said. My informant told me an anonymous individual is looking to ferry to the throne quarter from here, offering an exceptionally high price. He also mentioned having a stash of valuable goods in the hollow and is looking for someone to transport them later. The cargo is said to be highly delicate, supposedly some kind of special etheric material. After Quingy contacted me, I acted as the contact person to take on this big job using a fake identity. It's Bringer. You got the answer right this time, Manager. But the hunt for Bringer hasn't been made public within Public Security yet, which means we can't request reinforcements. So we had Quingy claim we spotted an escaped criminal and mobilized nearby PubSec officers to lock down the area. You tricked even your own colleagues? If you can't fool your own, how will you fool others? Now that everything's ready, it's time to reel in our big catch. Right now, Bringer should be inside the hollow, at the place we agreed upon, waiting for his contact to get him out. I'll send you his location, Manager. Time to give our former deputy commander a little surprise.
Yeah, I guess that rank and promotion was short-lived.
Yeah. Okay, now Belle gets a bit of a taste of her own medicine with getting tricked by Jane, huh?
Oh dear. Seagull!
Also, there is, well, this thing, guy, person, whatever, again. Might smell a little different, but I'm still the same old... Takes 2 steps back. What do you mean by that? Granted, being here might make it hard to keep things together when it comes to how I smell. But it only goes to show the importance of my vigil here. You aren't listening. Alright, how do you plan on giving me what I want? Lucky coins with a trace of ocean scent. You know where to find those, right? I'm ready to exchange gifts with you, just like before. We both get what we want. And then there's... this abomination. Let's just leave that at that, then.
I think Dagon is offended.
Let's see. Night. This is when they reveal Port Elpis? I thought they made this area available way earlier in the game. Well, it's definitely with Thyron inside that, or Bangbu. Bangbu actually is probably a better guess, maybe. Though I doubt we'll ever get to learn what it is, but at this point it's like the secret of Monkey Island. Whatever answer people come up with, or whatever official answer would ever come out, it would never be able to satisfy all the people who speculate about it, or have speculated about it. Proxy, you're here. The Port Elpis Hollow area is right across from here. Quingy said their undercover agent posed as the smuggler's contact and tricked Bringer into the designated spot in the hollow. We're in control this time. There's nowhere for him to go now. Even so, it feels like Bringer chose this spot to smuggle himself out for a reason. Didn't Perlman mention that Ether had stashed a lot of smuggled goods here? Since he wants to take them, there might be something fishy about all this. Asaba's right. We must be extra cautious this time. Proxy, is your navigation Bangbu still working? I've checked over EOS's remote module and it should be fine now. Communication on the portable HDD is also ready, and it seems stable for now. Perfect. Proxy, let's get ready for the operation. We're counting on you for navigation in the hollow. Emergency pursuit. Capture Bringer in the Hollow in Port Elpis. No time to lose. Let's get moving. Let's move out. Okay. We've got him cornered, but he probably has a few tricks up his sleeve, huh?
Oh dear.
But yeah, with the Sage in a barrel, at this point it's like Schrodinger's cat. Unless observed, it could be literally anything. Okay, loading everything in. This all started with Bringer, and now it'll end with Bringer. After making preparations, Section 6 enters the Hollow, heading for Bringer's rendezvous point in accordance with the coordinates. Soon, a familiar figure is seen. Bringer, preparing to make his escape.
Hold it!
Surrender at once, Acting Commander Bringer. No, you've lost your right to that title.
I'd expect nothing less from Section 6. You caught up in no time. Very well. Since you've delivered yourselves, I won't have to hunt you down later. The Cursed Blade's power is mine. This perfect form will lead us into the Age of Hollows. Creator, I implore you.
What's happening? Ether activity is rising.
That hand!
What?
Watch out!
Bringer turned into an ethereal.
The Hand of Injustice.
Something strange has appeared. Be careful, everyone.
No, you don't. Yeah, this is a part why I've been avoiding Deadly Assault and such. Because Bringer won't shut the fuck up as a boss. And yeah, if I'd shown that, it would have definitely been a spoiler for this.
Oh dear. And I guess this confirms a few things, or at least push it closer to my theories of
Yeah, there is definitely a cult of some kinds that works.
yeah, and there's something more to the Hollow. They're just transforming people into monsters. There is probably something in control over them.
Yeah, or at the very least, there's a way to intentionally corrupt yourself. Okay. Fly the flag. Yep. And immediately break them.
The picture is clear. Is he dead?
Don't let your guard down.
It's good to see you unharmed, Master Proxy.
Do you know each other? Unfortunately, now's not the time to catch up.
Please do not worry. Victoria Housekeeping is here to assist.
Great. Well, thanks to your timely arrival, this guy's energy is still increasing. Everyone, be careful. This is a tough one. Be careful, everyone.
No, you don't.
Everyone, keep it up.
I think you can see or starting to understand why it was at this point that I decided, yeah, I'm definitely going to stream this. Yep. Because we've been building up on this for quite a while. Also, hello there, Zeri. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, where did he run off to? Deal with these ads first. As Victoria's Secret keeps giving assist attacks. There we go. Let's see, I am. Let's see, Knights. I do like these Throbber. What?
Should we take a detour?
Yep, they haven't replaced their voices in that yet.
Just in the nick of time.
Leave these troublesome things to us.
Yep, we're pulling an Avengers here, huh? Everyone is coming to show up. There we go. Yep. No, you don't.
Waste of time.
Anton.
Well done, bro! Proxy, the way forward is open for you. Charge ahead with all you got! Don't let that jerk win!
Thanks, Anton. We won't lose.
Okay, the power module is fixed now. Great, this child is good to go. Hop on, Proxy, give it a try. Thanks, Grace. You've been a huge help.
Great! That's the spirit!
Zeri, just cleaning up my settings in the background. Something got messed up when the name changed.
Watch out! He's absorbing ether energy! What do you mean?
We can't let him keep eating. We must stop him.
Asaba, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Now I just need to press the advantage.
Proxy, do you copy? It's the pink-haired lady's voice. Hello? Can you hear me?
May the Creator refine you.
Proxy, let's head to Bringer's location.
Wait, what's happening? Something's wrong with Bringer. back up.
Roxy, it's not over yet!
Bringer is playing with us. Nicole told us to head to the seaside. It's urgent, so let's get a move on.
Yeah, we can't deal with him as he is now that he's gotten a second dose or whatever the fuck that was.
They should be the place Nicole was talking about.
Yep, nope.
Why isn't anyone here?
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
He's here.
Leaps and bounds? Special delivery.
Sorry for the wait, everyone.
Keep me Abby!
Took your time.
So fast! That's the Overlord for you.
So, you are the culprit? Good. We can finish up our training for catching suspects quickly.
Just like with the monument.
You've got company.
Dismantling crystals is our specialty.
Uninvited guests.
You're not welcome here.
You think Caesar will be okay?
Our only issue is there's not enough to fight. Nicole, I think the ethereals have us surrounded. They're just small fries. We'll handle them.
Okay. I call dibs on the big one.
No. Huh? He's my target.
Sorry, but thanks for bringing the chief over.
One last overtime.
A late night snack after work.
Section 6. Operation start.
Yeah, we pulled an Avengers Endgame here, huh?
Oh, bloody heck.
Why is this weird thing so sturdy?
Everyone, watch out for those strange eyes.
Damn it.
Analysis indicates strong ether fluctuations there. That might be a
Yep.
weakness.
There's more and more of those strange things!
Okay, go for the eye.
Activity is rising. Oh no, watch out everyone.
His evil activity is still increasing. By inflicting disorder on him, we should be able to stop him. This guy's attack won't stop. Watch out, everyone!
Nope. Nope. And fuck you some extra.
Enemies in section 6 shall pay. So much power.
We are not afraid of you!
Turning the hollow into a giant eye for just a second.
The test is complete. Elixir P07 confirmed effective. Bringer has completed his mission. May the Creator refine him.
The events in the Port Elvis Hollow have come to a temporary close. Old friends and new have gathered. Damn it. Of course those two together, huh? Okay. The Section 6 and PubSec Bang Boo. Billy. Yeah, of course. The Foodaholics. Bootler serving drinks. Ben and the Little Boars. Rena and, well, the other princess. Of course. Yeah. Nice to learn that the intelligent machines have been repaired, or at least one of them. Of course, those dude bros. And then, of course, tuckered out from all the activity. And apparently, Nekomata has grown a bit obsessed with Ass herself. Life in the city is like a grand stage. One show comes to an end and another begins. However, New Eridu's curtain never falls. Not now, not ever. And Eos, sneaking off.
Answer us! Where did you take our teacher?
Carol Arna. The day the old capital fell, it was that giant white hand that took her away.
Yeah,
we get
they're
teased with
dealing
more.
with cosmic horror stuff here.
Yeah. And something was going on with their implants there, huh?
Yeah. And
And-
also, I didn't even notice people, they were not inside the hollow, but the other hollow creatures appeared outside it.
Okay. Yep. Okay, got deselected. Of course. Let's see. Catching up with the chat. ZZ Throbber. Yeah, I like it. Do you not know what Throbber is? Throbber is a little loading symbol. Oh, that. Okay. I thought you meant like some sort of creature. Yeah, symbol is being displayed. Those icons, Throbbers. Okay, I thought since you were using a capital T, you meant a character or something, like some Bang Boo that I didn't know of. Yeah, that scene right there is exactly what cemented this game as my favorite gacha game to ever release. After the pursuit of Bringer concludes, the group leaves the Port Elpis Hollow. To avoid unnecessary attention, the siblings accompany the members of Section 6 back to their office, enjoying a brief moment of peace. But yeah, I'm unsure if that last scene was in or outside of the Hollow. We do know that hollow visors can lead outside of the hollow. So that might have been what happened there, but that leaves the question of how Bringer got out. Zeri's attention is very suddenly caught. In the early sunlight, the Fox Thyron girl appears with light steps. I just want to say thank you to both of you. You've been a great help. Yeah, Zeri, for context, besides humans in this world, you also have Thyrans and Oni, blue and red. And yeah, Thyran are, well, either half human, half animal, or more animal but still humanoid. Let's see. Knights, that reminds me, now I can show you that one video I wanted to show you forever. I'll DM you a video after stream. Okay. I really appreciate your support of Section 6 and everything you've done for me. Now remember what you've done for me. It's really not a big deal. No need to be so polite. We were happy to help. No, it is all thanks to you that we managed to bring this all to an end. Hans' department specializing in Hollow-related cases has now involved themselves with this case. They are currently re-examining all the evidence in Perlman's testimony to ensure he receives a fair trial. But compared to Hand, public security is facing much greater upheaval. I've heard that the commissioner from PubSec HQ in Throne Quarter has been sent to investigate all the Janus Quarter precincts internally. No wonder Zenless left in such a hurry last night. Her former superior turned into a monster. This must have been quite a shock for her. Hillyan is strong and resilient, and can also be very sensitive. Knowing her, I'm sure she'd be glad to have some encouragement from someone she trusts. Yeah, we'll definitely reach out to her once things calm down. Miss Miyabi, you should get some rest too. You've been through a tough fight. Don't worry about me. I've undergone special training to not sleep for an entire week before. But if you're tired, I can escort you home. Would that be too much trouble? Are you sure? Would that be too much trouble for you? It's no trouble. After such a long night, I still have some lingering thoughts on my mind. I intend to take a walk around the Chasm Memorial after I see you home. In that case, would you mind walking us to the Chasm, and we'll make our way back from there? We did meet at Chasm before. At the Chasm before. Are you going there to see someone as well this time? So much for being honest. Brush it off casually. No, we're just passing through. It's near where Caesar and our crew are, so we figured we'd drop by to thank them. Miyabi gazes at the siblings, seemingly seeing through their evasive answer. A hint of disappointment flashes in her eyes, but she nods nonetheless, softly murmuring as if talking to herself. Like Zenless, I too would be happy if the trust I've given is returned in kind. Miss Miyabi, you mean? It's nothing. Let's get going. Hoshimi Miyabi escorts the siblings as they head toward the Chasm Memorial. She doesn't bring up anything else of a similar vein on the way there. Not long after, the car stops on the edge of New Eridu's urban area at the Chasm Memorial. Hoshimi Miyabi steps up to the monument to pay her respects to her mother. Then, after she's done, she turns to the siblings. I will note that during the quick flashes of Miyabi and her mother before, one of them looked like she had corruption crystals in her. She turns to the siblings.
After everything that's happened, I hope I've become someone more worthy of trust. What do you think?
Huh? Yes, of course. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have stood a chance against Bringer. Well then, we'll be on our way.
Miyabi stays silent without returning parting words. She simply watches quietly as the siblings resume their departure. At the same time, her earlier words seem to echo in your ears once more. Like Zenless, I too would be happy if the trust I've given is returned in kind.
Sorry, Wise, but I think I have to do this. If I'm wrong, will you forgive me?
Belle, are you really going to...
Wise looks at you with shock and worry, which slowly turns into complete trust, and a slight sigh.
That's my sister, daring as ever. Go ahead, I'm with you.
The siblings chase after Miyabi, who had left alone.
Miss Hoshimi Miyabi, we have something very important to tell you. 11 years ago, our home was in the old Minerva Quarter of Eridu, at the end of Main Road number 7, the Helios Academy. The person who raised and taught us, her name was Carol Arna. We are the students of the guilty from the fall of the old capital. Please listen to me. Our teacher was innocent. There's more to the story than you know.
What do you mean?
On the night of the disaster, Helios Academy was attacked by unknown forces. Armed groups we'd never seen before. Monsters, and a giant white hand. Almost identical to the one Bringer summoned. I know this is hard to believe, but I swear it's true. We've been trying to find out what really happened. With your help, I'm sure we can find the real culprit. Miss Miyabi, would you be willing to continue working with us?
Miyabi's eyes remain calm and serene. She reaches behind her head, carefully undoing her hair. Her dark hair cascades down as she removes her hairpin and hands it over. She had crafted the piece herself, drawing inspiration from her mother's treasured possession.
Take this. It's a token proving you're under the protection of the Hoshimi family.
Hoshimi Miyabi's hairpin. The hairpin, handcrafted by Hoshimi Miyabi and modeled after a relic of her mother's, was originally a cherished possession she never parted with. According to Hoshimi family rules, such private items may only be entrusted to certain special people.
Even if you're proxies, you're my proxies.
Does that mean you believe us about the fall of the old capital?
The real story behind the old capital's fall could be far more complicated than we understand. Whether there are hidden truths or not, we have a lot of investigating to do. But at least, we're partners, seeking answers together.
You really don't mind that we're students of the guilty?
Eradicate all evil. As for what is evil, I'll determine that myself.
Let's see. Let's see. Thyron is just an animal and human mix. Their characteristics are dependent upon which gene inside them is more dominant. In case of someone like Hoshimi Miyabi, her human genes are much more dominant than her animal genes. But in the case of someone like Lycon, his animal genes are much more dominant than his human genes. Okay, is that something you picked up from season 2 or something? A few days later, one night in the video store, everything around is quiet, as if nothing had ever happened. Soft music is playing. It's a timed sleeping reminder from Fairy. Ever since her system was repaired, she seems to have become more clingy. Belle, Miss Hoshimi has just sent me a message saying that Public Security has terminated their investigation into us. She told us to take a good rest. The remaining matters will be handled by Section 6 and Zenless. As for her teacher's case, she is also doing her best to help with the investigation. However, Section 6 is currently dealing with the aftermath of the Bringer incident, so it will probably be a while until everything settles down completely. Anyway, we can finally take a breather. We can finally get a good night's sleep. Good job. As the unsung heroes who resolved the crisis behind the scenes, I feel like a good night's sleep isn't nearly enough of a reward. Master, I can't sleep. Fairy, do you need to sleep? HD does have a sleep mode. I wonder if that counts as sleeping? I can't sleep because of my shortcomings. As a Type 3 general-purpose integrated AI, I failed to defend against the attack on the system I inhabit and was of no help in the critical battle. I was far inferior to the second assistant and have lost the prestige of being the supreme assistant. My self-esteem is on the verge of collapse. I need my master to pet the power button to help me get back up and running. After Fairy's recovery, has her personality changed a little? Hug the HDD screen. Thank you, Master. That was not my request, but I feel very happy. Without my assistance, you still overcame numerous obstacles and defeated formidable enemies. You proved yourself through your actions, validating the title of Phaethon. I am proud of you. I never thought Fairy would praise me like that. Is the Mirage Moon gonna fall into the hollow? Correction, I always praise my master, but not you, second assistant. But I have to admit, you did well this time. Should I say thank you? It feels kind of weird. Never mind. Let's not talk about it anymore. It's getting late. You should rest early, Belle. After all, even the heroes who manage to save the day need to keep their energy. Yep, and now we can act... now we can head to the Section 6 office. Okay. Section 6 office unlocked.
And this is where you stopped?
No, a bit further than this, actually. Let's see. Yeah, we could head to the Hand headquarters, but now we can actually go to their specific office.
Okay.
All right. Also, let's open up the shop.
Yeah, I feel like we should try this weekend to do streams in the evenings as well, but not the week after.
Yeah. Okay, open that up. Okay.
Again, most of the first dollar was good to catch up. But yeah, for otherwise I do feel like if we don't do that, we may be stuck on the side quest for a very long time before we continue the main story.
We could also just keep going besides everything, that we focus more on the main story and do the side quest stuff that we have unlocked here, because I've already got pretty much all of those done on the main account, so there won't be any crossover there, I think.
Except for any new ones.
Yeah, but we won't get that here since we won't be continuing the story to the point where we'll be getting new side missions. Let's see. Now I just did some research, and that's how it also works mostly in our real-life biology as well. Okay, so it is likely that it'll work similarly, but we'll have to see if that is actually the case in this world as well. Like, if a beast thyron and a human and a baseline human have a child, what will be the chance of the child coming out as a beast thyron as well, or if they'll come out as a normal, quote-unquote, normal thyron? That is something I'd be interested in finding a bit of lore on. You feel an irresistible drowsiness rushing in. Seems like it's time for a good night's sleep. That's chapter 5 done. And yeah, maybe you might have noticed it, but as we were going through this, we were basically backtracking across old lands. Like, we started with Section 6 and the Sons of Caledon. Then we passed through Victoria housekeeping territory. Then Belobog didn't get, well, we didn't visit them in person, but we did. They were brought up because, well, Perlman hid info there. And finally we end up with the Cunning Hares having our backs as we fought with Bringer. And of course, freaking Caesar tried to call dibs on the big fucker. Okay. Now, I did get partway into this, but I'm not entirely sure how deeply with it. I'll have to compare to where I was with it specifically. After completely relaxing, you quickly fall into a deep sleep. Rest comfortably. Nope. Yep. Oh, yeah. We'll definitely be covering this part as well. I'm here. I'm the bamboo snap that you met before. Do you remember me? Chaotic fried rice. I'm here. Help. This is urgent. This is my last chance. If I miss it, I will regret it for the rest of my life. The only person I can rely on is you. Where are you now? Are you close to Lumina? Do you have a car? Please come find me immediately. I'm sure you'll come. Oh, typing all that in one go? Is it really that urgent? I had the message ready to send, and I'm just waiting for your reply. Anyway, come to the movie theater at Lumina Square. At Lumina, it's urgent. What, is there an event? What? It's to save me, of course. I'm trapped by the bad guys in black, and it's urgent. Guys in black? Why do they want to capture a bamboo? It's not just my bamboo that's trapped, it's me. Just come and you'll see what's going on. I'm waiting at the cinema's back door, wearing a red jacket and red sunglasses. By the way, let's have a code phrase. I'll say chaotic, and you respond with fried rice. Remember, stay low-key. Okay, yep. The bamboo snap is from a temporary event that was going on. Okay. Obliterate despair.
I do think it's good for us to do some side quests while we do main story, if possible, and of course, if we notice that there's no way we can continue without getting stuck.
Yeah. Also, there's a few trust rank ups that we can do here, so let's actually do those while we are here. Starting with Piper's. Current commission. Oh, wait, is it because... Yeah, immersive. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, this shouldn't take too long. Okay, miasma derivatives. Condensed and close together, it evolves into more complex structures. Okay. Also, just a thought. If that scene with the proxies and bringer did happen outside the hollows, that means that either ethereals can get out of the hollows, or bringer turned into something other than an ethereal.
I think it's within that monster group. Yes, it's sort of something that helps ethereals to cross past the hollow.
Yeah.
This is probably why they have cultists, and whatever controls the hollow probably knows its limits. And you have cultists.
Yeah, they'll be looking to stretch those limits as much as they can. And break them. Astra. Is Astra here? Is she inside? Please step back. Hey, don't shove me. You think you own this cinema or something? Astra has an important event here today. No unauthorized personnel is allowed inside. Important event, huh? Like we're supposed to believe that? Isn't it just a TOPS conference? Why is Astra even performing at your boring conference? Don't you know what day it is? Move aside. We're not just some random fans. We're here to hold Astra's birthday party. A birthday event, but... Meanwhile, around the back entrance of the cinema, a figure is peeking at the crowd nearby. A red coat and sunglasses. It's the person known as Chaotic Fried Rice. She waves and starts miming a series of nonsensical gestures, but it's obvious what she means. Distract the guard. Someone's in the cinema lobby. Is that Astra over there? What? Where? Let me in! Step back, you're not allowed inside. The alleged Astra sighting causes a stir, drawing the attention of the black-suited bodyguards. Time to meet up with Chaotic Fried Rice. Let's see, night... Oh, I know this part. I'll be lurking.
What the...
What?
Oh... Okay, from further away, I thought they were really, really wide hit.
Okay, and here I thought you recognized her from somewhere else.
I don't, but
Chaotic?
I suspect I know who it is already just for this scenario. I think I've seen this kind of story done before, but if they want a disguise, maybe something that hides more.
Maybe. Chaotic. Fried rice. Perfect. High five. I've always wanted to try something like that. Gotta hand it to you. Did you actually high five yourself?
No, I cracked my hand.
I believe that is called a self high five. But anyways. Gotta hand it to you. You got here fast. Now everyone's caught up with the chaos. Was that another clap?
Yeah, no, just cracked my fingers just to double check it. Yes, that was me cracking my fingers.
Okay, I'll edit that bit out then. Now everyone's caught up with the chaos at the front. It's time for us to sneak away. Sneak away? Why don't you just walk out? Obviously, because there's a reason we can't just stroll out the front. I'll fill you in once we're out of Lumina Square. Let's try to avoid the crowds, especially those bad guys in black. My car is parked in the parking lot. Perfect. You're just full of good ideas, aren't you? Oh, my courageous knight in shiny army, lead us to this parking lot. Things are going to be much easier once we get out of Lumina Square.
Armor? You said army?
Yep, the knight in shining armor. Yep, you again. I already brought new battery, just swap it. It's you. I remember you're great with power circuits. Can you help my friend swap their battery? It seems like it doesn't have the strength to change its own battery, and I can't find its power ports. Could you please help it out? This battery won't help it. That's a cat. One Denny Boo hugs a brand new power battery unit. Beside it lies a weak cat with an injured hind leg. This Bangbu doesn't know what it means to be injured. This Bangbu only knows to save up to buy the best battery for its friends to help it recover. Oh, what I do? If you don't get the power, you'll stay in energy saving mode and you won't be able to stand up. Meow. I'll think of a way. You try calling a vet, and to your surprise, professional help arrives quickly and treats the injured cat for free. The vet suggests taking the cat back to the hospital to recover for a while. Once it's better, it can go out again. Of course, the hospital welcomes one Denny Boo to visit its cat friend anytime. And that's the end of that little storyline, huh?
Oh.
A seemingly safe location. There aren't many people here. It seems pretty safe. This path is clear. Let's call over that runaway princess. Okay. Then around the back here. There, it's pretty safe. Call over that fried rice princess. Oh, they already went ahead. The parking lot's right up ahead. We're almost there. Someone's up ahead. Hide. Someone's coming from behind too. It's a pincer attack. What do we do? Is this the end? Meanwhile... Oh my, look at you. What a handsome young man, but why the scowl? And dressed all in black, no less. That outfit only makes you look older, my dear. I've got the latest issue of Trendsetter right here. You should take one. You might find it helpful. Have you seen someone who looks like Astra Yao around here? Like what? Esther who? Someone famous? I'm an old lady, so just describe her for me. Black hair, red eyes, tall, slim, and her expression is cold, like she's a queen or something. Oh, that lady. Saw her earlier. She was heading towards the metro. The guard mutters something into his radio and starts sprinting towards the metro. You think you hear him yell something like, "Save me a copy of Trendsetter," as he dashes off. Alright, they're gone. Come out now, you two. Thank you, Granny Eve. Eve? Your name's Eve too? Huh. It looks like I'm always being saved by an Eve. I don't know who you've gotten mixed up with, but be careful, Belle, Astra. Wait, Granny, you just gave away my real name. Oh, so your name isn't Belle. Nice name, it really rolls off the tongue. Wait, Granny, I'm not Astra. And didn't you just say you didn't know? I was just trying to fool that guy. I see you on magazine covers all the time. How could I not recognize you? There's one difference, though. You look far more energetic in person than you do in the photos. Alright, enough chit-chat. You better get moving before those guys realize something's off and come back. Yeah, thank you, Granny Eve. We better get to the parking lot now. You know a safe place where we could go? I could really use a break. Let's just head back to my shop then. You can tell me what happened on the way.
I know who that is. It's a character you can unlock.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember her now from... Oh, bloody heck. How many months ago was this now?
I did use her during one of the Hollow Zero runs. Because apparently you can get the trial characters there. And so you head out of Lumina Square with Chaotic Fried Rice. Shortly after, inside the Random Play video store...
For a moment, I thought you corrected yourself.
No bad guys on our tail. We can finally take a break now.
Are they really bad guys? Honestly, they looked more like bodyguards to me.
Trust me, they're not bodyguards. There's only one person who can be my bodyguard. But hey, now that we're safe, I can finally thank you properly. I'd never have made it without your help. Congratulations! You're officially at the top of Fried Rice's best online buddies list! Anyway, I don't want to drag you into any more of this, so I'll be going solo from here. See you around, and I'll remember to send you a thank you gift later.
About that thank you gift. I happen to have this limited edition family poster here. Could you sign it for me?
Oh, sure thing! I can even write a personal note. No, wait. Oh my! I just noticed. The main girl in this movie looks a lot like me! Just to clarify, the actress on the poster, Astra Yell, yeah, that's not me. Though people do say we look alike. What's with that face? You don't believe me?
I really want to believe you, but even Granny Eve at the newsstand wouldn't buy that.
So you're not buying it. Then I guess I have no choice but to play my trump card now. Yeah, you're right. I am Astra Yell.
So, your trump card is just owning up to it?
You know, I actually think that being recognized is kinda cool. But I made a deal with my manager. She said when you're out on your own, you have to stay low-key and wear a disguise. That said, it's not like I was really breaking the promise. I did try to disguise myself, but your sharp eyes saw right through it. That's not on me.
To be fair, her idea of a disguise is basically Marx Brothers goggles with the fake nose, huh?
Yeah, there is something that I caught on now here that is concerning me. It might just be paranoia.
Oh?
Her necklace or amulet?
Yeah. Looks very much like an eye, huh? Right after we have to deal with an eye monster.
Yeah, you can see why I'm feeling paranoid at the moment.
Anyway, back to the plan. Our next stop, Port Elpis.
That doesn't help either.
Wait, Port Elpis? What plan is this? Weren't we going to just sign the poster and say goodbye?
That was the friendly, anonymous online friends version of the plan. But now, plans have changed. You know who I am, and you helped me escape from Lumina Square, which means you're now acting against Tops. An insignificant little video store owner kidnaps a superstar backed by Tops and ruins their important event. Looks like we're in this together now.
Kidnapping a superstar? You're the one who... Wait, is it too late for me to send you back to Luminous Square?
Oh, it's too late. You're now officially invited to join me on my one-day escape plan. I'm gonna ditch work, run away to Port Elpis, and finally make my way to Reverb Arena. I'm really looking forward to going to Reverb Arena. I hear there's a really cool event happening there. But do you know how to get to Port Elpis and Reverb Arena? I couldn't seem to find them on the Metro map.
Yeah, but we don't need to take the metro. We can just drive there.
Great! I'm counting on you. I'm gonna go pop by the record store across the street for a sec. There's something I've been meaning to check out. Let me know when you're ready.
Without waiting for a response, Astra adjusts her sunglasses and strides toward the record shop, as if those glasses really help hide her identity. Port Elpis and Reverb Arena? And there's an event going on? Well, since there's nothing urgent at the moment, I guess there's no harm in taking a break right now. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a few things we could take a bit of a peek at around here. Like this that has been hanging here since the start of the game.
Yeah.
And this one as well.
I really haven't thought about that being her. Again, it was long ago we saw her poster thing. So it has been hidden in plain sight, kinda now.
Yep. Are you looking for your own album? No, I'm looking for a record of Joran the Winters. Do you know him? Of course, he's huge. They have quite a few of his records here. I've looked through them all. They have a recording of his last concert, but not the version I want. Is there a special edition? Something like that. But this isn't part of today's plan. I'll explain it to you next time. Are we ready to go now? Our next stop is Port Elpis.
Wait. I need to temporarily take off my headphones.
Okay. Let's see. Night. Oh, I just found out that Seth isn't just any normal cat tyrant. He's more specifically a lynx. Yeah, he has a chance of saying that when you get him from the channels. Or banners. Actually, while we're here.
Go. Put my headphones back on.
There we go.
Yeah, I had to put a charge into them. I had almost forgot they warned me that the battery was running low. But I don't know how long the battery lasts when it's blinking red.
Generally not too long. Let's see. Fugitive or scapegoat? The bringer's disappearance sparks controversy. Anything new? Ether aptitude education exposed as a scam. A certain organization was all the rage 3 years ago, and it claimed to be able to scientifically develop an individual's ether aptitude, but have since fled with the money they received. We've seen that one. And we've seen that one. It's the eye implants. Clearly, Helios Academy's technology on that was way ahead of time, seeing as it took 11 years for them to catch up to, well, even part of that. Okay. Let's head on over. Okay. Now, there are a few things that I'm a bit worried about with Season 2. Since I have heard people complain about some things that, well, made less sense than others. But I'm hoping that Season 2 will be even half as well planned out as this season. Because Yeah, clearly they planned this entire season out from the start to the end. So I hope that a good amount of that can be carried over to the second season. The sea breeze arrives first with a greeting, delivering clouds that seem small enough to swallow in a single gulp. Under the warm embrace of the blazing sun, the cries of seagulls mix with the sound of waves, churning out creamy white foam. This is Port Elpis. Upon entering the port, Astra excitedly dashes towards the fisherman's domain, but I catch up with her. Okay. Bang and Grandpa Goo. Look, someone's fishing over there. They've got all the right gear. I bet they catch tons of fish. Huh? Why is this bucket empty? The one next to it is full, though. Hey, young lady, are you making fun of me? Oh, here comes the big one. Well, this time it won't get away. Did it get away? Did you get it? It doesn't matter. It's all about the journey. Aw, I miss this. It's been so long since I last went fishing. You're into fishing too? Yeah, I've tried it a few times for work. Fishing is so fun and simple. All you gotta do is cast a line, count to 10 in your head, and give it a big yank to reel in the fish. What? Count to 10? Grandpa, we've got a pro here. No, not even a pro can do it that fast. Everything feels pretty familiar, but I think something's missing this time. Something's missing? Baits, the rods, or the location? I've been saying this spot isn't great. We've got to go somewhere else. I just remembered. We're missing a guy here. Back then, someone was waiting with the fish in the water. As soon as I cast a line, they took a fish onto it. Wait, are you fishing or filming a movie? Right, speaking of movies, you look a lot like that famous actress my friend really likes. What's her name? I knew these sunglasses were useless. I'm not her. Oh, I think you are. I just remembered. It's Astra Yao. No, you can't be. I see, you just look a lot like her, but you're definitely not Astra Yao. Why do you say that? My friend calls Astra Yao the Queen. No way a queen would be this energetic and laid back. You're doing a great job imitating her, but you're missing the essence. If you were the real Astra Yao, you'd probably kick over Grandpa Goo's bucket the moment that when we said you're not her. Right, Grandpa Goo? Why are you asking me? I don't give a hoot about some queen. She's only getting in the way of my casting. And if anyone dares to kick my bucket over, I'll kick yours right into the sea. Should I go kick that bucket just to prove I'm me? Then the fish shall remember you as the merciful queen. Oh, by the way, I see there's a lighthouse. Can we go up there? Why are you asking me? I don't care about lighthouses. Lighthouses will only get in the way of my casting. See that guy down by the lighthouse there? That's McDunn, the keeper. You can go ask him. Alright, let's go. If the keeper's okay with it, I'd love to check out the view from the top. I think you've probably been able to spot what is going to be the core at this bit. Also, let me check something. Okay, it's not highlighting into the pale wasteland yet. You wanna go up to the lighthouse? Sure, but the wind is pretty strong up there and there's nothing worth seeing. Of course there's something worth seeing. I have a feeling that the best view in all of Elpis Port is up there. You really think so? I didn't think there were young people still into lighthouses these days. Alright, go ahead. Thank you. Let's go up and see the seagulls. And suddenly Astra became Drakir's public enemy #1. Astra quietly gazes out at sea. Deep in thought, her lively expression fades as if she's returned to being the person on the posters. That's wrong. Happy birthday to you. Today's your birthday, right? Yeah, that's right. Just for today, I don't want to sing for anyone I don't like, no matter what. And Eve isn't here when I need her. I know the bigwigs at top see a lot of me, and I know those people in black suits, they just want to take me back to where I'm supposed to be. But I just want to be a little selfish today, or rather, maybe I just want to see if I still have the guts to say I want to be selfish at all. Seems like I'm not your people I don't like list. Not on your people I don't like list. Of course not. I'm really happy about all the decisions I made today, especially asking you to help. I'm pretty confident I could have escaped without a problem just on my own, but it wouldn't have been this much fun. As a reward and token of my gratitude, you're my only audience today. I'm honored. The Queen. When did people start thinking of me like that? You're really different from how you are in movies. Of course, work is work. It's different. Actually, sometimes I also wonder if I've gone too far. Maybe this version of myself that you see today is just a facade for self-comfort. I'm 1 year older now, but I feel like nothing's changed. Sometimes staying the same is just as important. Guess you're right. I hope I'll still have the courage to be this selfish on my next birthday. And of course, I'll need your help then again. The wind's picking up. Let's head down. The next stop, also our last stop today, will be Reverb Arena.
Okay, I like her outfit and all that, but I question why you... Like, the skirt is already damn short. Why make this side of it semi-transparent?
Yeah, she is probably wearing something underneath, just in case. Alright. Hello. Look, those Bangbu over there seem to be doing something fun. Did you bring a translator? Now that everyone's here... Okay, so Belle has a translator for it, okay. It's about time to begin. I hereby announce that the monthly Astrial impression competition has officially begun. What competition? So it's real. I read about this on the internet, but I didn't know the participants would all be Bangbu. Well, the participants were all human, but they couldn't make it. Apparently they all went to Lumina Square for a meetup event. They went to the cinema to catch a sight of Astra, and instead they ended up missing out on seeing her here if they'd gone here. So they sent Bangbu to represent them. Contestants, do your best for your master's glory. Let's begin with contestant number 1. It's showtime. Yana. That was perfect. Perfect how? You didn't get it? He was clearly doing an impression of Astra Yao doing a Bangbu impression. So, if I were to imitate a Bangbu, I'd sound like this? A competitive opponent has appeared, but contestant number 1 is still winning. After all, no one understands Bangbu impressions better than me. Right. What an Eridu is the point of judging a Bangbu on a Bangbu impression? Next up, contestant number 2. They'll be imitating Astra Yao's pose from her concert poster, hugging her knees in solitude. You don't have knees. Look, contestant number 2 is bending over, and now it's standing up. Wait a minute, where's the knee-hugging pose in all of this? I don't have knees. What a critical mistake. Pretty Boo's choice of poster sealed its fate. If it chosen a lying down pose, it wouldn't have lost so badly. Now for our final contestant, contestant number 3, Stock Elbow. Today, they're doing the impression of... Oh my, it's perfect. The classic Astra Yao outfit. Red, white, black, and yellow. Flawless. The only thing that's similar are the colors. Wait. Can I enter this competition? And look at me, I'm wearing the same colors today. Classic Astra Yao style. A new challenger appears. And yes, your outfit matches the criteria. Now I hereby announce the top 3 winners of today's competition. In third place, contestant number 1. In second place, our human contestant. And in first place, contestant number 3. The one who only has the colors. Even then, he has orange instead of yellow. Wait, hold on. Why did I only get second place? This must be rigged. Let me explain. I'll tell you with my professional and expert judgment. In terms of physique, you and contestant number 3 are practically identical. But contestant number 3 scored 99 points, you only got 98. Wait, identical in physique? And you lost 2 points because of your sunglasses. Astrio doesn't wear sunglasses on the poster. So basically 100% match. Nor on our album covers. And none in the car's trunk either. In the trunk, what? It was a scene for a movie. Well, if it's just the sunglasses, I guess if I take them off, I'll win, right? Determined to claim victory, Astra dramatically removes her sunglasses.
So, what's the score now?
Now, the whole of New Eridu knows you ran away.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That voice.
Didn't we agree you'd stay low-key and wear disguises? And yet you've just gone and thrown away what little disguise you bothered with. Oh, it wasn't very effective anyway.
Eve, what are you doing here?
I should be asking you that. The whole company is looking for you, and the gossip online is blowing up. All I got from you was, I'm heading to Reverb Arena with my online friend, and then you disappeared. Huh. You must be that online friend.
Yep, that's me. Currently ranked #1 on Chaotic Fried Rice's Best Online Buddies list.
A bit of text missing.
Likewise. I'm Evelyn, Astra's manager and bodyguard. We need to be on the same page for what's happened today. Astra's outing was a planned work event.
It wasn't a work event. I simply ditched work. I already told her.
All right. Then just remember, Astra left because of a personal emergency.
I also mentioned that I ran away just because I didn't want to perform for the bigwigs at Tops.
You really don't know how to hold back, do you? Okay, fine. Let's head back first. The car's parked over there. I'll take care of the rest later.
I don't want to go back, Eve. Not today.
I get it. It was my fault. I should have been there for you. But you still need to go back and give everyone an explanation. Not just to the company, but also to your fans. They're still waiting for you at Lumina Square. Are they also people you want to avoid?
Fine. Let's go back. I gotta go, Belle. Thank you for keeping me company today. I'll remember it forever. Bye.
Goodbye. And happy birthday.
Please wait. There's still a few things I'd like to discuss with you.
It's to keep everything a secret, right? Don't worry. You don't have to tell me that. I know what to do. Even if just for Astra's sake.
Yes, we need to keep it secret. But there's another thing. Thank you.
Yep.
I also want to thank you.
Okay, for a second I thought that line was also missing.
I realized she was a little off this morning, but I had a special assignment as well, so I had to leave after dropping her off at the cinema. I planned to make it up to her after the event with a proper birthday celebration. But the next thing I know, I get a message saying she's heading to Reverb Arena. Lucky you were there for her. She's in a much better mood than she was earlier today. You've done what I couldn't. Thank you.
No need to thank me. I'm really happy to get this chance to spend time with her. I'll definitely treasure the memories we made today.
I need to go now. And please, everything we talked about has to stay secret.
What secret?
Why did you come back? Get in the car.
Just 1 sec. 1 sec, okay? There's something I forgot to tell Belle. I still owe you a signed poster. I'll remember. No, next time, I'll bring you an even bigger gift. Just wait.
In the end, Astra left with Evelyn by her side, but who knows, maybe one day you'll see them again. Oh, and now we've got Harumasa's agent story available. And one for Anby, of all people. Okay. But first, let's continue with this special episode.
Actually, a short pause. Need go to the bathroom.
Okay.
And since I cannot take my headphones in there currently, since they are charging, I will not be able to hear anything. So, yeah, a bit of a pause.
Okay, I'll just put this up for a bit. And
my headphones off now.
Let's see. I may as well go swap out my water bottle in the meantime then. So, let's see. Yeah, quick BRB then. There we go. Back. Alright then.
Yeah, I also threw some food into the machine.
We could do the rank ups now, so before we get stuck into immersive storytelling again, let's do that. Show some appreciation to these goofballs.
You take good care of me, Proxy. Such a good kid. I really wish our gang could learn from you.
I'm free right now. How about we watch a movie to kill some time?
Okay. Do you have the horse betting channel?
What?
No. Can they broadcast stuff like that?
Okay, alright. Then, do you have a best of best bid compilation?
That tape's been rented out already.
Very well, I see. How about top of the stocks, then?
Why are you so into this type of show?
There's still an hour to go before the redo Lucky Star lottery gets drawn. Let's just watch anything to kill time. Didn't I reserve a tape with you?
It was We Need You, and it's already here.
Wow, you've got a sharp memory there. Shall we watch it together then?
Sure, let's watch it together.
You watched the latest movie, We Need You, with Piper. It really does go through lots of different job descriptions in it. I wouldn't exactly call that a movie, but oh well.
I originally planned to find a part-time job because I've been quite free recently, but I didn't expect all the jobs to be so serious. Times have really changed. The jobs I did when I was young seem to have all disappeared.
What jobs have you done before, Piper?
Well, there was once a client who requested an ethereal sculpture. What a strange commission, right? What's that saying? Something about wisdom? Anyway, I was quite sharp back then. I drove a refrigerated truck into a hollow, captured an ethereal and locked it inside, then drove the truck out. That gave me an ice mold of an ethereal.
Okay, so normal ethereals are supposed to dissolve after the exit the hollow, which does say that definitely bring or turn into something else.
Oh, and I once remodeled an RV, but in the end I forgot to leave space for the kitchen.
Let me guess, you just put in a massive engine.
Thankfully, that old RV was beat up and old enough. Even after all these years, I can still hear the noise of its engine growling like a grizzly old man. I've modded the hood so that once you drive for a while, you can fry an egg on it. Nowadays, it'd probably be considered a trendy open-plan kitchen. Very chic.
It all sounds so exciting. If those jobs were around now, I'd love to try them.
Things are changing so rapidly. So many jobs are being outsourced to Bang Boo. Luckily, their short legs mean as a driver, my job's still safe. When long-legged Bang Boo come out, I could lose my job. Could I crash on your sofa if that happens, Proxy?
I thought you'd at least say, "Let me work at the video store for ya."
I'm almost old enough to retire and enjoy my old age. Please don't make things difficult for me. I'll go to the newsstand across the street to scratch off lottery tickets for you every day when the time comes. I used to buy betting tickets at the horse races, and I was pretty lucky. It's a deal.
Piper can now promote the video store. I'll go back later.
By the way, do you hear something weird on my end?
Not noticing. I think I heard one thing at one point, but might have been my fan.
As in, just before we started talking to her,
Not sure.
I saw my mic picked up on something. I'm not sure it was me. It picked me up on exhaling, or if I actually hit something without realizing.
I'll have to check back later then. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket and try my luck. Yeah, about that. Maybe not again.
Oh dear. Madness.
Okay, we'll have to leave and enter again for someone else to appear. I could just pick one of them on the map, but I'll leave it up to a bit of randomness as to who shows up next. Yep, Yanagi's here again, and hello. Wait, oh, yep. This one's become available? Okay. Let's leave that to another time. Also, hello, Seth. Manager, you haven't gone to bed yet? What's up, Seth? Why are you here at this hour? I was doing night patrol and somehow found myself here. But it's late and I didn't want to disturb you. I was about to leave and then you turned up. Why do you look so hesitant? Is it that obvious? I have a question for you, but I don't know if I should ask. Shoot. I know you and Captain Zuyan and Qingyi all know each other, and I remember you were also close with Section 6. Are you guys hiding something from me? That day, why did you appear at Port Alpes? I did ask Captain Zuyan, but she acted kinda weird. She told me really seriously that this is a confidential matter regarding the Port Elpis operation, and she could only reveal it to me if I applied for it to the higher-ups. Captain Gianna is our leader, but she rarely talks to us in that tone. I know the Port Elpis operation had to do with the Bringer case, and I do have some information that someone of my rank shouldn't have. But I have a feeling that things aren't that simple. Maybe because of Captain's look that day, it feels like the thing she couldn't tell me is something I should know. Manager, do you know what it is? I'm not sure. I see. It's okay. Don't let me bother you. I know I shouldn't be asking you about confidential matters. I'm sorry for putting you in a difficult position. I should probably go. Seth. Is there something else, Manager? Even if I can't tell you everything right now, will you believe me? I will. You must have your reasons. I respect your decision, Belle, because you're my friend, right? I'm going back now. Bye. After Seth leaves, you message Zuyen to ask her about it. Zuyen responds quickly. Commissioner Lowell ordered us to keep your identity hidden from Seth. They're brothers, and no one else is can really intervene with whatever is going on between them, but you should be safe for now. Good luck. I did have a thought about that. The new commissioner that was brought in, that could be Seth's brother. Or is likely Seth's brother.
Maybe.
Okay, now who will have shown up? Oh, Pulchra. So the door to the video store was open, so I came right in. Looks like you got plenty of inventory. Are you scoping the place out?
Hi, Proxy. I'm here. All the rented videotapes are in this bag. Caesar rented Final Punch, and Piper rented Dimensional Musketeer and Return to Giallo's City. Piper asked me to apologize on their behalf. She's really sorry for not returning them on time. She went on a long trip and left the tapes in the car. Please don't charge the late fees. Bernice had something to add. Return to Giallo's City wasn't good at all, so dark and gloomy. She had to have 2 cans of nitro fuel to recover.
What?
Whoa, really? Bernice actually watches dark stuff like this?
I watched it with her, of course. I warned her it wasn't as cheerful as the cover suggested, but she said... never mind. What she said doesn't matter. Anyway, she brought it upon herself.
I bet she said something like, "It's okay as long as there's a tail involved."
Shush! That's not what she said. Don't make assumptions.
That's totally what she said.
Oh, by the way, this black paper bag has something that Caesar borrowed in it. Here you go.
Out of curiosity, you totally took a peek inside, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. What's there to see? It's just a wholesome, innocent rom-com. But just to be clear, Caesar only entrusted me with it because she knew I knew.
Listening to you, I'm starting to worry about the safety of the Sons of Caledon.
Oh? Because I know too many of their little secrets. Don't worry. For now, at least, there's no one offering a reasonable price for the young Overlord group's gossip.
Please tell me you're joking.
That look on your face is hilarious. I'm glad I came in today. Well, I've done what I came for, so I'll get going.
You're leaving so soon? Seeing as you're already here, wanna watch something? For free?
All right then. Let me take a look at what you've got. This one, called We Need You, will do?
You watch We Need You with Pulchra. The recruitment advertisement program is quite dull, and you expect Pulchra to get bored quickly. But to your surprise, she watched it attentively the entire time, and we just watched that with Piper. Not long after, the videotape finishes playing.
Well, that's it. Getting pretty late, so I better be heading back.
Are recruitment ads really that interesting? You seemed so invested.
Of course not, but it's full of useful information. Who knows? I might find a job that suits me.
Aren't you already with the Sons of Caledon?
Wow, you don't seriously think that people only do one job their whole life? Besides, I've joined them, but I'm still on probation right now. That is to say, it's the Sons of Caledon that are still on probation. Being a mercenary offered freedom, but it also came with risks. For my future, I plan to first latch on to the Motor League's Overlord, and use that as a stepping stone to find better opportunities.
That's a well-thought-out plan.
You don't have to agree with me like that. What I said must have made you uncomfortable, right? In life, just holding on to hope isn't enough to keep people together. Perhaps it's the same with you and your brother. Alright, I really should get going. By the way, is it a left or right turn to get to the 141 convenience store?
Oh, right turn.
Thanks. Everyone loves UAP chips, so I'll grab some while I'm here.
Oh, Pulchra acting without being asked beforehand. Then again, she'll probably use them as a sort of bribe with them. Pulchra leaves. Although you feel like you understand her a bit better now, was she serious when she said the Sons of Caledon are still on probation? And now Pulchra can promote.
BRB, gonna grab my food. I think I heard the machine.
Okay.
This means I'm gonna have to take off my headphones since again it's on the charging cable. So BRB.
Also, minor fact that we just can't interact with her because, well, she's actually already left. It's just that they always spawn the character here. Let's see. Anything new to add here? Let's hang this on here as well. Yeah, that little trinket is from one of the events, the movie event to be exact. Save and exit. Okay. We should have one more person who can show up here. So... okay. There we go. Oh. Okay. Typically that causes the character to show up. Well. It could be because she's already planted out here for the event. But let's try all the same to see if she'll pop up here. I don't really think there's an exclusivity thing with that. Or maybe there is one going on right now. Let's see. Encounter. Yeah, these are just normal encounters. But let's go say hi all the same. And then we can continue with the story. All right. Nekomata with a group. And then we've got Andy at the arcade. Andy, boo. Have I been watching / thinking too much about Toy Story lately? Also, I think I recognize these two here.
What the heck is this about Toy Story? It's the first thing I hear when I get back.
I actually called Ambi Andy. Okay. Okay, Kitty getting praised. Oh, here! You're here too. What's happening? Well, it's kind of a long story, actually. Are you a friend of Nekomata-sama? You look just as awesome as Nekomata-sama. And since you're Nekomata-sama's friend, we'll leave you two alone then. Okay, that's a little more respectful than other people would typically be. The gang of street teens hurry off. For some reason, they remind you of mice who just saw cats. Hang on, Nekomata actually is a cat, though. Well, this is a bit awkward. Are those your old pals? No, not at all. I've never met them before. And here's the thing. I brought some delicious takoyaki, and I was planning to have them while strolling around. But then I ran into this group of people pushing and shoving in front of the gadget store. I think they were fighting over the lost limited edition of some fancy item. And guess what? They knocked over my precious takoyaki. I was so looking forward to having them. I was so mad that I decided to teach them a little lesson. Well, more like a tiny lesson. I didn't really try to hurt them or anything. Whoops, they all ended up on the ground. Luckily you didn't hit them too hard. Anywho, somehow I ended up with the opportunity to buy that final limited edition. You're simply the greatest. Well, forget all about that. The real question is, do you think I should buy this limited edition toy? Maybe take a sec to think about it. You've got a point there. As much as I'd love to, impulse buying is never the brightest idea, even with a rare chance like this. I should probably head back and discuss it with Nicole. Maybe she knows someone who'd be down to buy it. Yeah, Nicole will definitely come up with something. You chat with Nekomata and pass the time. Unfortunately, this limited edition version isn't the kind you're into, otherwise you could just buy it straight from Nekomata. My oh my, to tell the truth, I didn't want to do any of this. Good kitty. And yeah, it's these two. Why are there so many Bangbu on the streets? Right, this is from one of the commissions. Just as I suspected, you're here. Hey, you. Yeah, all three of you. I've got you surrounded. Prepare for an honorable duel. Only by dueling me fair and square, you might have a chance to survive my wrath. What scarf? What candy? What helicopter? Okay, you three need to get your ears cleaned. Don't enna me. Don't try to dodge my duel by making weird noises like that. I don't understand your weird language. A Bangbu who can speak normally but doesn't understand Bangbu? Really? That's a you problem. You can't really blame Chalky. If anything, it's all my fault. It's all because I'm a noob trainer. What did you do to it exactly? Also, hello, old-timer. Have you heard of League of Bangbu? It's this indie game that's gone viral on the internet recently. You install the app on your phone in your Bangbu, and then you can register your Bangbu and battle other opponents in LOB. I'm Rayson, and I want to become the champion of League of Bangbu. So I collect Bangbu, fight opponents, earn EXP, learn new skills, and then I'll defeat the current champion of the league. That was the plan, but... soon after I installed this app on my Chalky, it started acting up, being all grumpy and disobedient. Its language module got all messed up and it developed a habit of picking fight with other Bangbu. Those rude comments are because it learned a new skill called Provoke Level 10 when it leveled up. I can control it to some extent using my command panel, but as soon as it meets other Bangbu on the street, it loses control. And you know what happens next? Yeah, you make eye contact with a trainer, you have to duel. Pokemon. I asked other players on the internet, and they were like, if your Bangbu's level is too high, it'll start ignoring your commands. It's a feature, not a bug. In other words, Chucky has gone wild because I'm a trash trainer. Even more Pokemon. Why don't you just raise your trainer level? Well, if I want to level up, I'll have to win more matches in the league with Chalky. Go win some matches then. But Chalky won't listen to my commands. How can we win if Chalky doesn't even listen to me? I've got to raise my level to make Chalky obey again. Just raise your trainer level. Now we get into a loop with this. Just go and win some matches. Raisin makes a here we go again face and quickly follows Chalky. Okay, not related to okay, not related to commission, or not yet. That's not a Bangbu. Welcome to my restaurant. What kind of noodles would you like? Rare red Bangbu detected. Presumed to be boss level. Duel. Requesting a duel. What Bangbu? Me? Hey, look at me. I'm a noodle chef. Information updated. Noodle Boo detected. Time to duel. What? Who? Whose Bangbu is this anyway? So rude. Let's duel, Noodle Boo. What does I use my crocodile death roll to rip off your bit? Rayson mashes a button on his phone to stop Chalky Devil from saying anything even more unhinged. I'm so sorry. My Bangbu, it's infected. It caught some nasty virus. It's not usually like this, I swear. Well, my goal is to make every customer happy. I won't tolerate those who don't respect noodles. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. We're leaving now. That darn Noodle Boo. He has a psychic skill that attacks trainers. My master's trainer level is too low to resist it. Master, let's fight in the league. It took you long enough to remember he's your master. Wait, you mean going to a tournament? To raise my level? Were you suggesting to fight under my command? Of course, trainer. You're my weakness. You must work on leveling up your trainer level and developing your defense against psychic attacks. Then we'll win the championship. We'll make a comeback and defeat that Noodle Boo. Sure thing. No problem. train me hard. I will train you hard, and we will defeat that noodle boo. I will train you hard, and we will defeat that noodle boo. The duo, with their trainer-bang-boo relationship reversed, shout their slogans loud and leave. Go ahead.
Oh, I said, oh, bloody heck.
Amidst General Chop's furious roar, don't ever come back. League of Bang-Boo? It sounds a little sus. There is a lot of information about Bang-Boo battles. Perhaps you should check it out sometime. Oh, that was to gain a commission. Okay. To be a Bang-Boo master. I think I remember this one. I think I said that about plenty. Okay. Wait, I skipped past Anby.
Come on, dude.
Okay. Still odd that Yanagi isn't showing up in the store, even though her rank up is set to, or was set to tracked. Guess we'll have to see about that then. Right, yeah. Astronomical moment. Celebrate the new year with Astra Yao's musical brilliance, lighting up this whatever. Okay, that's still the same. Oh, hi Proxy. What a surprise to see you here. I'm currently debating whether I should buy the latest issue of Redo newsletter. To be honest, I'm only interested in the entertainment section of the magazine. In fact, I just want to read the movie reviews in the entertainment section. If I buy the whole thing just for those few pages, it seems a bit wasteful. How about buying it to get a... Let's see. I'll buy it for you. Significant trust. Thank you for your offer. But no worries. I've still got some allowance left for the month, so I can handle it myself. You didn't use up your allowance? It does sound a bit strange to say, but... the pay at the Cunning Hares is pretty decent. Nicole is quite generous in that regard. You chat with Anby about magazines to kill some time. In the end, Anby buys the latest issue of the Redo newsletter. Yeah, I took a quick look, and the film reviews in this issue seem interesting. Once I finish reading it, we can discuss together. Okay, as much as Nicole is a cheapskate, she doesn't cheap out on her employees' pay.
That's maybe why she cheaps out on the other things, because she wanna be able to pay them proper.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, she's actually a kind of good person, though. Yeah, we've seen that there is something she's struggling with.
Yeah, there are a few random encounters, especially the ones that you can get when you leave the front door, where it does become clear that she does know a thing or two about doing business. Astra show is about to start. Belle, do you want to watch together? Yeah, I'm coming. Coming. It hasn't started yet, right? Belle, hurry up. I'm excited. And he refuses to hide it. Special astronomical moment. I will take action every opportunity I can with that one. On this normal, ordinary morning, Wise sits in front of the TV with the kind of tension you'd expect in a battle within the Hollow. A familiar voice comes from the TV.
Darloop is an important place to me. Countless musicians have performed on this stage, including the artist who inspired my music, Mr. Yoran de Winter. I hope my own concert can also have that kind of power.
Astra! What's the theme for your New Year's concert going to be? A tribute to Mr. De Winter?
Probably something like the astronomical moment. As we enter the new year, I hope everyone will be able to grasp their own moments of happiness.
Oh, sounds like you're hinting at something. Have you managed to grasp your own happiness recently, Astra? Got any news to share with us?
What a sneaky question. I've been fortunate to have happiness on my side all along, and that's why I want to share this feeling with everyone in New Eridu through my music. Anyway, thanks you all for your support. I'll be waiting for you at Scarlet Tower.
Buying tickets. You ready, Fairy? Act immediately at my command.
Affirmative. Once I receive your command, I'll hack into the system and secure the tickets.
Oh, for love of.
Master, I have a report of workplace abuse. Please address it promptly.
No, Wise, we're not going to use the super powerful AI to get some freaking concert tickets.
The report states that a certain individual is attempting to use nepotism to force a diligent and humble smart employee into taking on extra tasks unrelated to work.
How could you, Wise? Only I, Belle, get to keep Barry on call 24/7 and have her do random chores for me.
Affirmative. Apart from hollow root analysis, I am currently also responsible for other important tasks like instant intel gathering, organizing Master's schedule, and praising Master in novel ways.
You tattletale AI. Remember that master of yours is my sister. Come on, Belle. Help me convince Fairy. These tickets are nearly impossible to score. Pretty please?
All right, Fairy, name your price. Would you do it for more electricity?
Evaluating. Suggestion. Clarifying and formalizing the positions and hierarchy of all staff. Clearly, Master's Supreme Assistant is Fairy. First Assistant is Bangbu01, EOS. Second Assistant is Bangbu06. Third Assistant is Bangbu18.
Fairy, that's just mean.
Don't be so mean, Fairy. Wise is important to me, you know? He may not be as important as Eos, but surely Wise still outranks Lil Six.
Information updated. Master's Supreme Assistant is Fairy. First Assistant is Bangbu01, EOS. Second Assistant is Wise.
Back to normal.
Fine, if that's what it takes to score the tickets. Wait, the tickets! They're on sale already! Fairy, now!
Affirmative. Ticketing platform hacked. Remaining tickets 0. Mission failed.
What the? I've never seen him like this.
Mission failure post-analysis. Mission would have succeeded if you had given the command 181 milliseconds earlier. Such a shame, Second Assistant.
I won't get to see Astra. Belle's seen Astra so many times already. Is this what they call protagonist privilege?
Maybe. I can think of something. What if I try inviting Astra out now? Maybe she'll have time.
And you're showing off. Belle, did you team up with Fairy behind my back?
No, no way. I would never.
I guess you can tell by now he's a bit of a fan of Astra.
No, really.
I officially became the second assistant and still no tickets. This sucks.
I'm curious how this scene would play out if we had picked Wise at the start.
Master, I have detected a commission on Internaut offering generous pay and added it to your schedule. Please check with Second Assistant for details.
You said no, but you're bossing me around already.
Okay, that was me. Apparently something on my socials had turned very crispy. So that was her, I realized.
I didn't hear it, but might be because the music drowned it out. Still,
Hopefully.
I'll check after.
Yeah, it caught me off guard as well. I did not expect something to be crunchy on my sausage.
Let's see. Since when did you get so close to Fairy? A thoughtful little AI, I'm just an afterthought, huh? No one could ever replace you. No way, no one could ever be better than you. You're the best, Wise. Well, no. I can't keep pretending to be angry, but I still didn't manage to buy those tickets. Belle, please, ask for tickets. No, that wouldn't do. I really want to go to the concert. How about checking out scalper tickets? How about checking scalper tickets? There must be someone in England by now. Scalper tickets are so expensive. Even though I really like Astra, maybe just listening to the album will do. Spending several times more money is just... let's buy it. Let's buy it. Isn't there a commission? Money is earned to be spent at times like this. Gonna make sure my brother gets to go to the venue. That's so sweet of you, Belle. Though he ended up becoming the second assistant without even managing to buy that ticket. Yeah, it really wasn't worth it. Anyway, there's a mission on the schedule. Go check it out. Alright, then I, your sister, am off to earn some money. Or is off to earn... Yeah, that just feels a bit weird. Is off to earn some money. He's checking the scalper prices. Money is meant to be spent at times like this. Let's use what we earned from this job on Astra's concert tickets. Alright, it seems the client is already waiting at the meetup spot in the Hollow. Let's go check it out. Okay, one guess as to who it is. As our little Bangbu is frozen up for the moment.
You doing a little dance.
But I will say this. It is at the end of this special episode that I left off with my main account. So once this one is done, for main story we can swap over.
The client must be nearby. What the...
Thank you, everyone. That one was for you. We have another spectator. What's a Bangbu doing here all alone? It's dangerous.
Astra, it's me, Belle. I had no idea it was your internet commission.
Belle? In a Bangbu? Oh, you're so cute! This could be a problem. What do I do?
No need for explanations, just cute.
Oh, God.
What's wrong? Relax. No need to worry. I'm a legendary proxy after all. I won't let anything happen to you.
It's not the Hollow I'm worried about. I'm just wondering, should I punish you a little? We've known each other for so long, and I had no clue about your secret identity. It feels like I never truly knew you.
This is becoming a bit of a theme in this stream, huh? But yeah, the implication is that Belle and Astra, or if you chose Wise, Wise and Astra, have been online friends for quite a bit longer, even though, well, they never actually managed to work any of that in beforehand. You could call that a bit of a hitch with the writing, but oh well.
Exactly. That's so typical of Belle. I'd never keep any secrets from you, Astra.
Oh, you too. But I must say, this is a pleasant surprise. Of all the proxies on Internet, you're the one who's joining me on this. I knew it. Fate really does favor me. I'm sure today's treasure hunt will go well.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask. What's so important that you had to do this yourself?
It's a highly sought-after treasure. Of course I have to handle it personally. It's the legendary record of Yolanda Winter's final performance. I've mentioned it to you before. The version available on the market isn't genuine.
How do you know it's fake?
Because I was there at the performance, and the recording is nothing like what I heard. Even as a starstruck kid, I knew it was different. That performance wasn't planned. It was originally just a small fan meetup at a music store. At that time, Yoran had left his agency, and because of some legal issues, he was forced to stop performing. Both Odium and Fugue claimed to own his performance rights. Even though it was his own voice, he wasn't allowed to perform as he wished. After Yoran's death, that unpublicized performance became his final work. Then, not long ago, rumors of a bootleg recording appeared on internet. The essence of that day was incredibly pure. Yoran was in top form, too. As we talked, he just started improvising. He interacted with the fans so naturally. That feeling of everyone singing along and the sensation of collective harmony we shared can't be put into words. It was almost like we had summoned something truly extraordinary.
Aw, I'm so jealous. I've never experienced something like that before.
It's better that you haven't. The first song to touch your heart should be one of mine. But after witnessing that performance, I came to a realization. Something clicked inside me. It felt like fate tapping me on the shoulder. I knew right then that I would become a musician myself.
Seems like this record really means a lot to you, Astra. Belle, log out of EOS now. I have to be the proxy who finds this record.
Wise, stop shaking me! Let go! Eos is getting dizzy!
Oh, you two are just so adorable! Fighting inside a bamboo.
Okay. Astra Yao. Press or hold attack to perform a special attack and enter the idyllic cadenza state, which increases all squad members' damage. In the idyllic cadenza state, Astra cannot move, but can press... Alright, it's special attack is the first one. Press attack to attack, or press dodge to dodge, and her basic attacks and dodge counters will turn into special moves under the idyllic cadenza state. Hold attack or dodge to exit the idyllic cadenza state. Pressing or holding special attack to activate special attack and enter the... will trigger other squad members as quick assists. When the active character lands an attack or heavy attack on an enemy, Astra Yao can trigger the other squad members as quick assist when she has enough energy. When switching characters with skills like a quick assist, Astra Yao will consume energy to attack and grant attack boosts to both herself and the incoming character. When switching back to Astra Yao, if she's already in the idyllic cadenza state, she launches a special attack upon switching in. After launching Ultimate Fantasian Sonata, Astra Yao enters the idyllic cadenza state and restores HP to all squad members. After using this skill, the next two quick assists will be replaced with chain attacks, which are stronger versions of that.
The first objective is the Ballet Twins control room. Please lead the way, legendary proxy.
The control room is just ahead. Follow me.
Too early.
I think it's confirmed she does have something under there for... I know it's one way this gun is way too short.
Yeah, she does have bloomers of a sorts on.
Thankfully.
Okay, Astra... Last I checked, Astra is considered the strongest support character at the moment.
That thing over there. Could it be?
Let's see. Paranormal Exploration Journal. A time-worn document. On the first page, the words Paranormal Expedition are scrawled. The journalist details a paranormal exploration of ballet twins. Some pages are missing and the handwriting is blurred, providing only a faint glimpse into the bizarre experiences of the explorers. Exploration team log. I was right. I knew today would go smoothly. Someone on the internet recently dug up an old comment from a paranormal site a few years back. Weren't there rumors back then that only truly great music could summon the marionettes of the ballet twins? Someone with an idea named Sofa Cushions and Potato Chips, who claimed to have a bootleg recording of Joran. She was very confident. That album is a true musical masterpiece, and it will definitely attract marionettes. Eager to find out, she then signed up for a paranormal investigation at the ballet twins. After that, she disappeared without a trace. According to one of the explorers, Sofa Cushions and Potato Chips was playing Joran's song at the time, but they have never heard it before. They had never heard it before. I remember during that improv performance, Joran jokingly said, "Sometimes you may find miracles when digging around in between the sofa cushions." If my guess is correct, Sofa Cushions and Potato Chips was there that day, just like me, and the album she played is very likely to be that legendary album. That's right. This was the base of the paranormal exploration team. Yeah, I knew we would find something here. The log notes that 3 people left the team, and the next exploration target is the collapsed gallery. I remember it. Also, stop trying to be cute in there, Belle. The collapsed gallery. I remember it. Yeah, I have a feeling that we'll definitely find something today. We do know that the marionettes got lured out with music previously.
Thank you. I would have been so lost without your help.
Well, if you really want to thank us, then could you autograph,
Please stay close to me.
Got it. I didn't expect you to be so chivalrous.
You won't even let me say a single word to Astra, huh?
The siblings fighting.
Always asking for something.
Any more? No more. External memory unit. Bangbu's external memory unit. It stores key records of the paranormal exploration team's past operations. When accessed, it reveals logs of the team's activities and analysis data. However, the records abruptly cut at a critical moment, hitting in a grim and unfortunate outcome. This sudden interruption stirs a deep sense of curiosity and unease about the truth of what happened. This looks like an external memory unit for Bangbu. Could there be any clues? Should we try reading it? Come on, Belle. Open your mouth. Wait a second. Bangbus don't have mouths. Wait a moment. Please insert the data unit here. The data has been retrieved. It really is the Bangbu from the paranormal exploration team. After leaving the gallery, they went through the pantry and then came back. It's a bit strange. Let's go take a look. Gotta wonder... Actually interrupted an idol. Gotta wonder how the memory unit ended up outside of the Bangbu, though.
This song is dedicated to the world.
Too early. Yep. There we go. Oh. That's too late.
It actually plays music?
Yep. So, I'm pretty sure this won't get copy claims of any sorts. But yeah, on her own, Astra is rather vulnerable because she is more built about support.
Almost like it's running away.
Running away? Could it be that they actually encountered Marionette? The monsters are getting tougher and tougher. I hope the exploration team is okay.
Yeah. Okay, annoying thing. Nope. I don't think her attacks like this are really that much more powerful, but may as well. Nope. Got accidentally cancelled out of a swap there. What are you up to, Snap?
The data ends here.
I suddenly feel really worried. Will the exploration team be okay?
Well, they've been missing for who knows how long. Inside this folder, I hope it's not bad news. I just want everyone in the exploration team to be okay. There's a letter. It's from Sofa Cushions and Potato Chips. They had time to leave a message. It should mean they're okay. To the adventurers who found this album, please rest assured I have safely escaped. Oh. The flickering lights here are truly terrifying, but following my instructions, you can get out of here too. It's a pity I have to leave Joran's recording behind. There's no helping it if it's so everyone can escape. Marionette looks really scary, but anyone who likes Joran's music can't be a bad person. As long as this album is played, even the ethereals will calm down as if they are really taking it in. Take this opportunity to run to the gallery downstairs. I left a hollow data storage unit there. Hope you get out successfully. Phew, I can finally relax. It seems like they safely escaped under the protection of Joran's music. Wait a minute. Does that mean... Joran's Legacy. An unofficially recorded album. It was secretly recorded by a fan known as Sofa Cushions and Potato Chips during Joran's fan meeting. By a twist of fate, this became the last semi-public recording of Joran. Never officially released or leaked, it has since become a legendary album among music enthusiasts, hailed as Joran's Legacy. I found it! This is it! It really exists! I'm so happy! Oh wow! Could I make a small request while I have the chance? I'm going to take the opportunity to raise the price. Can I ask you to sign it on a holograph for my brother? Is that all? Of course, no problem. It must be written to my dearest Weiss. It has to be better than the one for Belle. Weiss. Oops, I suddenly realized I don't have a pen with me. Let's get out of here first. Then we buy a pen, and I can sign whatever you want. Okay. Do have to wonder a bit though. Like, if it was potato chips you recorded at that time, then were they looking for it here, or did they bring it along and ended up using it to cover their escape? Oh.
Finally found it.
Gotcha.
Ow. You got me.
Miss Yao, let's keep improvisations on stage, shall we? Now then, please get in the car.
Bye-bye. Wait, I almost forgot. There's the autograph I owed you to my dearest Belle. Be sure to come to my New Year's concert, okay?
Well, the use is never getting washed again.
Well, I think we could see this as confirmation that both of them will likely buy. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Okay, that's not the end of the episode, though. Way too short for that. Okay.
Wait, I just realized, won't that mean both of them probably going to be jealous at the bamboo lottery?
Yes. Astra gets in the car and stretches out. A constant nagging noise draws her attention. On a second glance, she sees a man on the car's video phone, shouting angrily. Evelyn presses the mute button casually. With the sound cut off, the man's angry expressions look even more ridiculous.
What's Mr. Hobson blabbing about this time?
It's gotta be a whiny version of, please don't run off alone and stay safe before the show. I mean, if there's anything that needs to be done, just give me the orders. There's no need to put yourself at risk.
Eve, are you angry?
No, just a straightforward, calm protest with no whining.
Don't be mad. Check out what I found. It's Yoran's legacy work, the legendary secret record. I told you before, remember? After Yoran left the agency, he held a small fan meetup in a music store. I was there, and so young at the time. I never thought I'd find a recording from that day. It's all thanks to the proxies. I definitely would have gotten lost without them.
You trust people too easily. How do you know anything about these random proxies you found on Internaut? Who they really are, what their motives might be, or if they can be trusted?
They're not random proxies. They're friends I knew before. I told you about them. The siblings who run the video store on 6th Street.
Oops.
What?
If you already knew they were proxies from the start, you could have just DM'd them on Knock Knock. Why bother making a formal Internaut post?
True. I was just being stubborn out of habit. Sorry, I was wrong.
But they've managed to keep their proxy identity hidden from close friends, and they use a bamboo to handle commissions. That means your friends are pretty careful and dependable. That's reassuring. Huh. If we invite them to the concert, then they might just come in handy. Let me think about where to station them.
Wow, Eve, you're surprisingly generous with compliments. For other people, that is. Wait, you're not planning to run a background check on them, are you?
Having every bit of information allows me to prepare for any scenario. Like if you decide to suddenly run off.
So then, what gave me away this time?
You borrowed the makeup artist's phone to post on Internaut, pre-opened a bathroom door before the press conference for your escape. I have to say that the most creative idea this time was riding a public bike into the hollow.
Well, that service is not getting that bike back.
Aw, I thought my plan was flawless. You're so sharp, Eve. Before you were a manager, were you a detective? Or a PubSec officer?
Go ahead.
They said that public bike.
Yeah, I'm presuming they mean one of those has that continued to be a thing recently, like where you can just get an electric bike unlocked at certain spots with an app, and then you pay for the time that you can use, and then you leave it at another spot. I'm guessing it's similar to that.
Likely.
It's not likely that you just randomly stole a bike.
I think it basically means the company that owns it has lost a bike.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but close enough.
Uh-huh. So secretive. If you tell me, I promise I won't run off next time. I swear.
A professional spy.
Huh? Hang on. A professional spy. That's so cool! Sounds like the perfect inspiration for a song!
Are you really thinking of singing a song about being a professional spy at the New Year's concert?
Huh? Is that not allowed?
So, how's the concert showstopper coming along? Today's the production deadline. Okay, so we went against the entire board to buy Starloop for a New Year's concert, publicly announced your new single, and now you have writer's block. Did I miss anything?
Yes. Today's just the official deadline, and I know you've prepared plenty of fallback deadlines. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. But there's no piano here. Can you help me, Eve?
I don't sing, you know that.
That's okay. You can just hum along with my cues, like this. wow.
Good?
I said not bad.
Okay.
You're not tricking me into singing for you, are you?
Evelyn swiftly reaches out a hand to press firmly onto Astra's shoulder, using her body weight to press her down into the small gap between her seat and the floor.
What's wrong?
We're being tailed. Those cars have been following us a while now. There's a companion hollow in the area. Let's use it to lose those unwelcome followers.
Follow.
Okay, seems they are still screwing around with that. Give me a sec on that. There. Okay, I think at this point we're going to have to look for a replacement for that because it's just becoming unreliable.
Mark it, by the way.
You did. Okay, now we get to try out Evelyn. When Evelyn uses her skills to deal damage to enemies, she builds up Burning Embers. When Burning Embers is at above 50%, hold attack or special attack to consume Burning Embers to activate Garrote and gain 1 Burning Tether point. After accumulating 3 Burning Tether points, Evelyn's next Garrote attack will consume all Burning Tether points and transform into a chain attack. When not under a binding seal, press special attack or EX special attack to activate special attack locked position. Upon hitting an enemy, Evelyn enters a binding seal with that enemy. After entering binding seal...
I think he just came back alive. Sort of cogwheels again.
Let's see. Just in case, studio modes... Nope. Okay, yeah, studio mode is useful for checking that. Let's see. After entering binding seal...
later.
Yeah. Press attack or EX special attack to perform special attack Binding Sunder, first form or final form. When switching to another sporadic member during binding... there we go. During binding seal, Evelyn will automatically follow up with special attack first form. Launching Binding Sunder just before getting hit triggers a perfect dodge and builds up a large amount of Burning Embers. After activating ultimate... Lunalock's Garrote, Timbre, Evelyn enters the Dance of Awakened Fire state. While in this state, Evelyn will retain 1 Burning Tether point when consuming Burning Tether points to launch Chain Attack Lunalock's Snare. Okay. So basically try to launch that as a perfect dodge. Hello. Okay, here's our pursuers. There we go. Fine for us, maybe. Not so much you.
I arranged for someone to meet us before we entered the hollow.
Oh, I think we guess who? Okay. Yep, back into Bellabog territory. Okay.
We are too soon in the stream, I see.
Yeah, so we won't be able to finish the episode.
I'm your opponent. You are not worthy of speaking to me
yet. Gotcha, bitch. Yep.
Final one.
There we go. Okay, last I checked, Evelyn is currently the strongest rated fire attacker. Specifically because she can trigger those chain attacks, I believe. Because those can deal a hell of a lot of damage. Okay, even more of you idiots. Okay.
The intel was right. You really can fight. So this is where your true strength lies. I knew you were just a talentless company puppet.
Shut it.
Yep. There. Nope. Okay.
Your journey ends with me.
Allow me, Eve.
How about no? Yep. Okay, just kick him while they're down. Eve, are you alright? I'm fine. We can't let our guard down just yet. You guys, take Miss Yao back. Right. What about you, Eve? Aren't you coming? It's dangerous to go alone. Something that bothers me. I have to thoroughly investigate the goals of those attackers. Miss Yao, you should take the car back first. I will be there shortly. But... oh, I see. You must have your reasons. Then I'll head back first. Eve, make sure to come back safely. I will. Evelyn, watching Astra leave safely, lets out a sigh of relief. The assaulters mentioned some intelligence. She was clearly being followed. Okay. No longer work. Okay, that's the co-host's one. Okay, did they just take down the... There's something going on with Fugi Reactive, so... let's see. Miss Yao's clearly being followed somehow. Her position must have been leaked. Besides, who else could it be? Thankfully, they're quite unprofessional. When we fought just now, they didn't even realize that they had knocked our communicator off. As long as I find the comms, I can find out who's behind those attackers. Also, how exactly does Miss Yao's schedule get leaked? Okay. I like how that, what would you even call that? That sort of hairband thing, even though it's run from a ring through her hair. It sort of acts a bit like a tail. Found it. This is it. It's completely wiped. So this is why they're not worried about losing your communicator. But like they said, no data can be completely erased. Guess it's time to meet an old friend. The secret code is... oh, remember? It's the payphone on 6th Street. Okay, now it's swapping from a special episode on Astra to a special episode on Eve.
And I guess we will not be able to finish it today.
Not in full. But I do believe there should be a pause point in between.
That, and probably a good idea since... oh.
After all these years, she's the only one who successfully hid her identity after leaving the organization. I shouldn't disturb her. But this matter concerns the Miss Yao's safety. I need to find the payphone quickly.
I would say it's probably good to soon end it anyway, since, well, besides also the technical difficulties.
Yeah. Let me double check if it may have fixed itself, as unlikely as that is. Studio mode, nope, not fixed. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that.
Yeah, another time for you to mark down as well.
Yeah, in studio mode it doesn't show up on the stream.
It shows up for me.
Yeah, but that's the projector. The stream itself doesn't get to see that.
Again, just in case, we have been surprised before.
Okay. The secret code is the nursery rhyme. 11556654433221. The old payphone lets out a series of dial tones before falling into silence. Evelyn waited until finally a voice came through on the other end of the line. Hey, I thought you'd never call. What's up? I need your help. Oh, that's rare. There's a mission you can't handle. Go ahead, tell me what I can help with. Can we meet? Meet? Fine. Since I promised to help you, I'll help you to the end. From where you are, can you see that Tin Man's beverage shop? Yeah? Turn left at the intersection and walk straight. There's a good spot for us to rendezvous. You'll know it when you see it. Wait for me. I'll be there in 10 minutes. If it's just 10 minutes, maybe I'll take a walk around the area. I also need to keep an eye out for any suspicious people. Hello, Tin Master. I'm a bit sleepy. Please get me a cup of coffee. Dear guest, coffee is not just a tool to keep you awake. It has its own mission. Oh? The aroma of coffee is meant to relax people, while its bitterness is the true taste of life. A cup of good coffee is actually a conversation with one's innermost thoughts. I see. I've underestimated the meaning of coffee. Not many people know how to slow down and savor it. I hope this cup of coffee brings you a moment of peace. It seems like a master barista, deeply passionate about coffee, not suspicious at all. Quite the skillful technique. I didn't expect there to be such an excellent coffee shop hidden here. Of course, 6th Street is a place full of hidden gems. I hope you'll visit often in the future. Just as I expected. Thank you for the coffee. It's about time to head to the rendezvous point. Okay, seems like there was... Now we can also... So, it seems like everyone is out at the moment. Can we... Excuse me, do you still have Astra's album? It was already sold out a few days ago. I'm really sorry. But I've already connected the supplier, and it will be restocked soon. Sold out? Very nice. You seem happy despite not getting the album you wanted. Nah, I was just asking. I see. How about you come back in a few days to check again? I really like Astra's music too. She will soon hold her own solo concert at Starloop, and the new single is set to have an upcoming release. She's both talented and diligent, and a one-of-a-kind singer. Highly recommended. Yeah, I agree. Hello, Enzo. There's a remodeling shop here. It looks good. You can trust my mods, dear customer. Sure, if I need anything next time, I'll come to you. Great. I hope that one day you'll become a regular here. I like how in the text they're not fully identified, since Evelyn doesn't know their names. Okay. Also, I think you can see a reason. Oh, this place. I see now. As expected, it's the kind of place that's perfect for getting in contact. I think you can see, this street is really something. I think you can see why a lot of people like Evelyn as well. The same way that a lot of people liked Yen.
Yeah, I guess. And it was hard to not notice earlier.
Waiting. A girl in a hoodie with the hood pulled down low pokes Evelyn on the shoulder.
Long time no see. You seem to be doing well for yourself.
Hello, Rain.
Same for you.
Me? I've had a couple of close calls, but compared to my old days in the organization, I'm much happier now. So what can I help you with? I'd like to repay you for saving my life sooner rather than later.
This communicator's been wiped. Can you restore the data in it? Even fragments would help.
Let me see.
The girl hooks up the communicator to her portable laptop. After rebooting it a few times, pop, the communicator emits a puff of smoke.
Huh. So it fries its own motherboard after too many brute force attempts. That's some really advanced tech. What trouble have you gotten yourself into this time?
Did you get any useful intel?
Have some faith in your old buddy. I got a snippet of encrypted communication before the board fried. The record can't let Odium have it. Must separate. Don't let anyone find out and the rest is gone.
Fugue.
Fugue? What does that mean? Forget it. I don't need to know. As long as you get it.
Can you see who sent that encrypted message?
Only the encrypted IP address. Let me trace it. Yeah, here we go. 192.453.18.300. Your look says it all. Is this bad news for you?
No, it's not bad news for me. But it's very bad for the person I'm trying to protect.
Wow, you really have been doing well.
Oh, what makes you say that all of a sudden?
Because you have someone you want to protect, no matter what. I'm kinda jealous. I still work alone. I've made some interesting friends too, but they've saved me a couple of times, so I feel like I owe them, and it's kind of embarrassing. Otherwise, if I teamed up with them, we'd probably be unstoppable.
Huh. I'm a bit intrigued that you think so highly of them.
They're pretty famous on internet. The name is Faithin. If you can't get a hold of me next time, try reaching out to them. Tell them you know me. Might even get a discount.
Got it.
That's all I got before the motherboard fried. I hope it's useful.
Very useful. You haven't changed. Still as reliable as ever.
Well, I'm heading back to my safe house then. I'll see you next time. And who knows when that might be.
Take care of yourself out there. But you've always been so cautious. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, what name do you go by now?
Evelyn. Evelyn Chevalier.
Evelyn. That's beautiful. And sounds real fancy. I go by Rain now.
Nice to meet you, Rain.
Rain smiles at Evelyn and leaves. As Evelyn watches her go, she thinks to herself, Rain. It's a beautiful name too. On her way back to Astra, Evelyn can't help but think about that IP address. It's an internal company IP, which means that the person who leaked Astra's location was an insider. Later, at the observation deck atop Starloop Tower...
Miss Yao.
How's it looking?
I've looked into it. The group that attacked us was indeed affiliated with Fugue.
Are they targeting the company or me?
Neither, but in a way, both. Fugue's goal was to get a hold of Yoran de Winter's record. Yoran's legacy cannot fall into the hands of an evil corporation like Odium. They seem to have recruited irrational fanatics for the job.
How did they find out so fast? I literally just found that record in the Hollow.
Your movements are always watched. Fans, reporters, and people who mean you harm. Even those close to you. The enemy's infiltration is deeper than you think. That's why we must be extra cautious.
Just a product propped up by capital, huh?
Don't let Fugue's slander or defamation get to you. You just need to stay true to your heart.
My heart? I really want to shout, "Get lost!" at those big corporations like Fugue and Odium. My music is just my music. If only the world were really that simple.
Covering Yoran de Winter's classics in this concert was the company's idea. But you're the one who will bear the bad reputation for it. I fear that you may follow Mr. de Winter's path, becoming a victim sacrificed in the invisible struggle of opposing powers.
There's one line from Yoran that I adore. Every heart is a lonely note. His songs truly have a special power. On the night the old capital fell, I was huddled under a blanket in a makeshift shelter, wondering if my mom and dad had fled without me, or turned into terrible monsters. Even though I knew I was lucky to have survived, even though I knew my life had been bought with someone else's. The person who rescued me told me, "Be happy, child. Live on with a smile." I knew I should stay strong, but I just couldn't manage. At that very moment, the shelter's old speaker started playing a song. Turns out that song was Yoran's. Without me noticing, the melody somehow melted away all my fears and loneliness. Tears fell, but they weren't sad tears. They were tears that cheered me up and helped me face the future with a smile on my face. I wiped those tears and realized it wasn't just me. Everyone who'd heard it rediscovered a connection between hearts after painful loss. It was Yoran who helped me realize the power that music has to deeply captivate the human heart. Every era needs its own songstress. People place all of their hopes in her, and she must bring them hope. If every heart is a lonely note, then I hope my voice can weave the staff lines of our times. Open the curtain, so hearts have no more divides. Let everybody's voice be heard, echoed, resonated, and stitched together into the most powerful melody in New Eridu.
Carefully putting Yoran's record away, Astra strokes the control panel a few times as if playing an instrument in silence. The curtain of Starloop Tower slowly begins to lift. A dreamscape quietly unfolds, floating in the night sky and welcoming the starlight in the distant beyond.
Music is magic.
Maybe I am enchanted by some kind of magic. It makes me believe that even I may be worthy of protecting this star's radiance.
Okay, I think that is the break-off point for now, or the middle points. Excited yell punches through the tranquil silence of rolling around on the bed.
Belle! It's Astra! Wait, no, it's that manager lady from last time. She sent us an invite! Starting today, we're the proud owners of invitations to Astra's concert! And there's even one for EOS! Is this how it feels to get the VIP treatment?
Woohoo! Now I can enjoy New Year's without crying over not having a ticket!
Years of my free labor for Belle is finally paying off. Protecting the world's last city can wait until after the concert. Astra is amazing. I don't get why some people online would hate on her.
Haters dissing her online? What are they saying? Fairy, can you look it up?
As of today, ever since the announcement of this astronomical moment, New Year's concert, discussions related to Astra Yao have consistently dominated the top trending searches, accumulating 8.26 million views. Negative opinions about Astra Yao account for 14% of all traffic, mainly focusing on the following points. Number 1. She's ugly.
That's a straight-up lie.
That's going too far. Beauty might be subjective, but calling Astra ugly is ridiculous. We can't let them get away with this. Let's fight back.
Understood. 173,925 new accounts have been registered to launch a full-scale attack against all comments claiming Astra is ugly.
Barry.
Fairy, you are an ethical AI, and you can't just make a bunch of bots to fight trolls.
Understood. 173,924 accounts have been deactivated. Comments have been deleted.
Making a note here to check if that number is the same and if she isn't hiding a few.
Don't be so strict, Belle. I think Fairy is right. When you can't speak truth to power, it's okay to use a few tricks here and there.
Agreed. By employing such measures strategically, Fairy can help Master become a god in New Eridu.
This is starting to sound like a villain arc. We are proxies. We must stick to justice, or we'll lose ourselves.
Fine, you're right. For a few seconds, I felt like I had all of New Eridu under my control. Scary. Wait, weren't we talking about Astra? Where did we go off topic?
Other negative comments mostly compare Astra Yao to the late superstar Yoran de Winter. For instance, De Winter is a true classic, and Astra's nothing more than just an idol propped up by capital. How dare she try to ride on that legacy?
Astra is clearly a musical genius who's taken up De Winter's mantle. In fact, her musical achievements are right on par.
Astra is Astra, and money is money. She stands on her own merits. It's not like her success comes solely from corporate backing.
Haters are gonna hate. They just have a chip on their shoulder or something. It's either this or some other dumb reason like those "she's ugly" comments. And that's why we should refute them firmly.
It wouldn't be good if we caused trouble for Astra and Evelyn. Fandom feuds can affect public perception. Astra's been famous a long time. I'm sure they can handle it.
I think they're also poking a bit fun at toxic fans here, huh?
Yeah.
You're too kind, Belle. I'm still worried, though. Is it really okay if we don't do anything?
And just like that, you spend the entire day following posts around Astra on the internet. Is this the price of stardom? How does Astra handle this this endless negativity? At last, the day of the concert. Today is Astra's concert. From now on, down to the millisecond, we must enter 2 hours in advance. Traffic's good, weather's good, and the invitation is in my pocket. Belle, are you ready? Can we head out? Wait a moment, I still have something to take care of.
Look behind him.
Yeah, there's another Astra magazine. And one a bit further on as well. Okay, I'll wait a bit longer, but only a bit. A bit, not even too, Belle. Okay, that'll make this the perfect cutoff point. Shall we do a 10 pull or leave that be for now?
I say let's save it for now.
Okay. Okay, that'll be it.
You have enough to edit as it is and all that.
Yeah, not as much, but yeah. That'll be it for Zenless Zone 0 for today, and as these goofballs will goof around, let's go look for someone to raid before we end the stream. So, bringing up the browser, checking that it's muted. It is. Changing the screen share. There, and as it's checking for stuff there. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, it's a bit quiet today. We've got Moonrise playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Dynalope who is playing Hollow Knight, WBPL who is playing The Root Trees Are Dead. Can't say I've ever heard of that one. And last of these, we have Kira Natsuko playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Let me check if there's anyone playing anything interesting. Let's see. There's someone playing Doom 64, Talking Goat TTV. Someone playing 2 Point Museum, the latest of the 2 Point games. Playing Scoops, that is Scoopsberry playing that. Okay. Any of these sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
I guess Hollow Knight, Dynalope.
Okay. Let's go say hi. Copy the name. Head to our place. There. Okay. /raids. Yep, come on. Raid and paste. Yep. Come on. /raids. There we go. Okay, but before we get that started, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Knight. Thank you, Aurora. And let's see. Thank you, Craven Coyote and Crazy Little Jess, or, yeah, Little Crazy Jess, for lurking. And thank you as always, Drakir. And I'm going to do one last check. Yeah, it's back. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to need to... I think I'm just going to look for a replacement for that because it's just becoming unreliable.
Yeah, though, you know, there's always risk when you need to find a new alternative sense.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't know when something is legit or not.
Yeah. Okay, hopefully they were able to fix whatever problems they're going through. But, yeah, only time will tell on that. And, yeah. Tomorrow, we get started with the newest old Shantae game. Shantae Advance Risky Revolution, because that game was supposed to come out on the Game Boy Advance. And I think I actually heard about them making actual Game Boy Advance cassettes to be sold as well.
What the heck?
Okay. Friday, day off. And on the weekend, we, well, continue with The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, and maybe a few extra side quests. I think at this point it probably would be best to leave Zenless until next Wednesday to finish up with the main story, and then we can just go on the side content and, well, main quests as well. Not main quests, character, not... agent stories. We need to complete those as well still.
Yeah, I agree with you, since the way we ended it now, I agree that it's probably better that we wait.
Yeah, and we did say that we would try to go 50-50 with agent stories and such, but kind of left that behind.
I guess next weekend we can do side quest again, or agent stories.
We'll see,
but this weekend, I guess we take the evenings off, and again, allow you to catch up with work and all that. Or
the video editing work. Okay. That'll be about all, of course. And yeah, let's get this raid started. And thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then,
be safe, everyone. Sleep well, and watch out for undead seagulls.
And Port Elpis' seagulls as well.